So, Johnny, what happened last week?
Dun 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 rip and tear. No, that's not it. What was it called? Session 75, Descent and Servitude. So yeah, the plan was go about the volcanic mountain into the dragon's lair and nab some gold. Perhaps ask for some sort of working contract. This was the plan going in. We go inside, slay some kobolds, try to ask for diplomatic relations. Hey, bring us to your boss, you know? They're too, I mean, being as posted in that meme, as exemplified for that meme, being a minion is really weird and tough. So they were just like, do we let these guys in? Do we kill it? What the hell's going on? But we mostly have to respond with violence, you know, as is appropriate, might be with a red dragon. So we're going through. There's traps. There's more kobolds. We get to a bit of a bridge here after we're cutting through some kobolds, volcanic bridge, and we're about to get over when we got some main character kobolds in some fine clothing show up, and they're all talking about how they've got bestowed powers from their dragon lord, and they seem a bit higher up, so we try negotiating with them. But let's see. After some negotiating, they send us. Yeah, they finally they get the language we're speaking, and we finally get a straight path to the dragon lair. And as we enter the lair, we place our offerings that we have discussed forward: some money, a plushie, and some sandwiches, if I recall correctly. Dragon
Clyde.
appeared. Sorry, Clyde.
Goodbye, Clyde. The plushie.
The red dragon baby plushie. R.I.P. Critness. So this dragon, does anybody remember the dragon's name at this very moment?
Takar Links a Cassandalore.
Takar Lixicasendalore. Well, of course, you Thane must know.
My new mouth.
Oh god.
There we go.
Much like that sound that Thane made, the dragon appears through the fucking volcano and decides to test us. We get to talking, we give our spiel, and ultimately, after some charisma checks and such, dragon decides to test us. A test of strength, of metal, and it really wrecks us. Its fiery breath is way too much, overpowering. We were not expecting an ancient dragon, perhaps. It nearly drops Thane. It brings Waylon to near death. It actually did bring Waylon to death, only resurrected through Seek's book. But ultimately, Thane offers himself in service of the dragon to stop this test that might take our lives, to parlay with this dragon. And so Thane offers to serve as its champion in life, death, and undeath. The dragon agrees. It infuses Thane with its infernal flame-like magic. And the deal has been struck. And that's essentially where we ended last session.
Alright, yes. So, let us rewind and relook at that final scene, because I have thought of something slightly cooler than what we did. Alright.
And I don't even know the difference.
Perfect.
But this man wasn't even watching the YouTube videos.
I sure wasn't.
Look, you gotta catch up, bro. You gotta stay on top of things.
I'm shocked that you guys don't review these 3 to 4 hour long YouTube videos.
Look, I mean, I put them on. If I miss one, I put it on while I'm drawing, and it's like a podcast. Exactly, it's like a podcast.
when Luke misses us.
Exactly.
Where did my player's handbook go?
You don't need that.
So
I do need to know how many spell slots I have on the multi-classing table.
Oh, okay.
This is truly the Aboleth got the last laugh because now I have to consult this fucking table every time I level up.
It's the worst curse.
You literally attacked me on a meta level.
Damn. That is an aboleth move.
I hope you're happy, Oliver.
That's why they were considered gods before gods.
Oh, that's even better, honestly. All right.
I'll shut up now.
Let's get some.
Are you popping the music on?
Music on.
Okay. Full volume.
Time to unmute.
So, Thane, in their black armor, now charred with the remains of like a 92 damage breath attack, and they kneel on this platform, and it brings them towards the dragon. Thane makes their deal. My servitude eternally, and you will fight for Ragnoth when the time comes, when Yogg attacks. It takes you, scoops you up like an ice cream cone. Your hands and legs bound together in a grip, crushing you. This ancient, gargantuan red dragon looks and just for Tyler's sake, here's the dragon.
Oh, that's big. That's a big one.
And it holds Thane as it breathes in deeply, deeper still than its previous breath attack, and it holds out its other claws. And instead of the massive burst you see concentrated in a single point, like a fireball, this immense flame, and its claw pierces through Thane's armor like tissue, piercing Thane into their heart. And that tiny ball of light remains there.
It's like a dragon's dogma.
Nice.
Haven't played it, but I hope so.
Oh, it is exactly what happens in Dragon's Dogma. That is the opening of Dragon's
really?
Dogma. Yes.
All right, time to watch the opening of Dragon's Dogma.
Look, good tropes are good tropes.
Alright. Sometimes great minds think alike. Alright.
It's a good game.
And it burns. You feel it's like you're in a forest during a wildfire. And it burns. You feel your connection, that holy purity. It burns in your body, your mind, your soul. Thane's screams echo in this large chamber. A deep, hoarse, agonized wail, and with that point of light, of magic and energy still in your chest, slowly scars hideously over itself. And you're dropped to the ground. You guys see Thane, their skin, their hair, their eyes, it singes and changes. How does Thane start looking? Luke.
So, on what parts of the skin you can see, there's like these little sort of cracks in the skin that like glow red, sort of like the cracks in magma. And then their hair, their black hair, it still sort of slicks back, but the very ends are singed and sort of like glow as they go up into the blackness.
And it tells you your name now is Varuk Thun Razadon Takar Linksak Hasendalar. But Varuk will do for short. Shanna, with your knowledge of Draconic, you generally translate it to meaning that.
Wait, what? Like an object?
So, Thane's new name means one who has knelt in subservience upon first breath to her wrathfulness Takar.
Right. Okay. There it is. Well, I'm not calling them that. It's not their name.
And you feel a burning strength in you, and it tells you, Takar tells you, rise and draw your sword.
So I'll shamble up using weight as like a crutch, just I'll stand before the dragon.
She says, now give me Waith. And Waith says, haha, yes! Give it to her, Thane! We shall show this big lizard what it's really all about. I shall get you this time!
And I will, rather than the blade end of Waith, offer the handle to Takar.
That's right, wait, Thane, you're giving it to her the wrong way, Thane! Thane, no! No, Thane! As she takes the great sword, kind of sized as a popsicle stick to them, and goes to the middle of this large platform and just sort of drops it into the center. And you hear Waith's final words. Thane, what?
Damn, you gotta just paid that. She took it anyway.
And the dragon stands over it for a moment, and like the lava bubbles, and another sword comes up. A long sword this time. And it has a sort of a more circular design in the pommel and handle, almost like coming together. And at the end of the pommel is this very large cat's eye gemstone, and as the blade continues and it comes up fully, it is ignited with fire. And they command you to take it and carry it with you always.
And I will do a nodding bow as I grab the longsword and tuck it at my side.
And then she tells you, now go back, save the world, and when I give you a command, you will follow it. I'll be watching.
I understand.
And
A Sith Lord.
You were supposed to be the chosen one!
You are my sibling thing!
You were my
Just hear-
sibling thing!
I loved you!
you're
Just
supposed
hear
to be-
Mace Windu constantly say, "A Sith Lord."
Holy shit! That's incredible.
Now rise, Darth Thane.
Darth Baruch.
Darth Farouk.
Whoa.
Rise and serve the Empire. Do it.
And you guys... it informs you to just leave the dinosaur that you prepared somewhere on the mountain.
I'm done.
Alright.
Better not have eaten my crew, or I'm coming back in here.
So you guys return through the lair. Where is it? Oh, there. So, the two kobolds ask, "Oh, hey, you're still alive!" Well, how's your meeting?
Pick one.
Oh, it's the clothed ones.
Hey, look at that! You pledged yourself to our master. That was a good idea.
I'm not stopping to talk to these guys.
Yeah, no,
Keep going.
I'm just gonna breeze, just breezing right by them, not even giving them second notice. Except the bridge is still down.
Yeah, the bridge is still down.
I guess I'll turn to Seek and I'll just like motion for their broom.
I just push on it and it slides. It goes over to you like a hockey puck on a air hockey table.
I'll just hop on, fly across real quick. Everyone else can fly
Essentially.
because you're all a bunch of jerks.
I'm leading the charge.
Yep.
Alright. So you make it back out. So,
Before we fly off, we just cut the rope. Just cut the rope on the dinosaur and leave.
Yeah. It just lands. It's like.
So it's like dying in Breath of the Wild on top of a mountain. It just goes like.
Oh no.
Awkwardly ragdolls down till it finds rest. Kind of lights on fire. Just a little. Yeah, just a little.
The poor lad.
Alright. So a little bit retcon for story purposes, since Tyler had a lot of plans for while Tom Walt was away. We're gonna say that this whole endeavor of searching for the dragon, finding its lair, etc., took a month instead of the couple weeks that we did.
Sure. If it was a couple of weeks to a month, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I think that gives Tomwell plausibility of being able to do everything he wanted to do.
Tomwell can do anything.
Or we can just chill in Code and Cow, like,
Yeah.
while he finishes.
Boom, bada, boom, ba, boom.
Whatever
Also an
works.
option.
Yeah. So you guys, mission accomplished. Head back to Code and Cal.
RP happens. I thought of something cool to tack onto that RP.
Oh.
Yes, please.
So after I sort of take the sword and there's an awkward moment and whatever, and like maybe a day passes or something, but I come back to Thane and I'm like, hey, she can hear me, right? If I'm talking to you? She's like there in your head.
Think in the sword. Maybe in my head. Oliver, how does that work?
You don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know if she's watching all the time, watching some of the time, not actually watching at all.
That's part of the struggle. Okay.
I want to do something to get her to watch. I'm gonna like lick her sword. I'm gonna pull out your sword, Thane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna lick it with my acided tongue. I'm gonna be like, hey, Biznatch. You listen here. I didn't think of this before, but you listen here. No dishonor among dragons. You got that? Servitude goes both ways. And this is my sibling we're talking about, so I'll be watching. Anything dishonorable you ask of them, and there's gonna be hell to pay. You got it? I just pause for effect and pass the sword back.
All right. So. Chugga, 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 chugga. Huh? Come on. That's it. Oh, when you don't have the tiles on, you can't, like, use your arrow keys to make things move. Alright. There we go. Here's our main theme. Let's head back to Code and Cal to report. Oh, since this did take longer, recall that you guys were giving like lessons and stuff to the crew. So you can go to our Prism Crew page and in this month give 2 lessons on whatever thing you want to teach the crew. And this may...
I'm gonna teach him how to drive.
Okay. Alright, so who are you teaching to drive?
I'm trying to find the crew page.
I just
Have we
posted it.
gotten more crew after a bunch of ours got scooped up by other ships?
Yes.
We have,
That's good.
yeah, we have the 3 or 4 that we hired
And,
from Forshire Harbor.
and hey, that new big boat that's sitting at that hangar, Oliver, does that still need one person at the helm, or does it need 2 drivers? Like, what's the kind of crew load we need for that one?
Mm.
Like, does Shannon need a full-time co-pilot? How many
I
people
kinda
are going to need
wanted-
on the deck?
yeah. I want at least one additional pilot, so that we don't have to worry about shit crashing while I'm flying around fighting.
Yeah, someone needs to be able to take that shit.
Yeah.
Do we have like a crew spreadsheet or something? Or a doc?
Yeah, here. let me,
We need to
Can you
pin them to
post
the
it in
Discord.
campaign doc? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
please.
gonna put it in campaign docs right now.
But yeah, I thought you were already teaching Krim to fly the ship.
Yes, I don't think I've given an official lesson yet,
Hmm.
but that can happen right now. Do we have other interested drivers? Because when everyone got a magic lesson, multiple people got in on that lesson. I recall. I'm not really sure how this works.
Yeah, you can have more than one person in each lesson. So, let's see, we're gonna say child these up to 3. So I'm gonna assume that Waylon taught 2 more lessons here.
Sure.
There it is. And then
Mirabelle, stop that.
People who drive. Krim, probably.
yeah, so I'm gonna say
Who got their license?
Yeah.
got 2 piloting on Krim.
Maybe Ebert? Ebert seems like a strong lad.
Screaming Ebert?
Yeah, and he doesn't need to be navigating all the time. He could be like driving and then navigating. If he's not driving. He could be doing
he's not
both at the same
screaming.
time. Yeah, when he's not screaming.
I think Azra would be in on that.
Asper wants to drive. Yeah, just in case. That seems pretty good. That seems like a good backup.
Probably Max. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Because I basically
And Max.
did the entire level. What level are we supposed to be again? I want to make sure I have the right sheet up.
15?
15.
Okay, good. I'm right. Awesome. I didn't fuck that up.
Alright. So, you guys arrive in Coden Cal. As Max gives the sound effects of landing.
I gotta make. How do I edit this? I gotta make a change.
So,
To the Prism crew, or
Yeah.
Just double click. You got it?
Gotta get rid of that. Ain't no first mate on this train no more.
That's fine. You're a passenger now.
I am.
Oh, I need a new first mate.
You do.
Oh, Marsha's here. I got a steward at least. And I got a quartermaster.
Who better? Look, who better
Yeah.
than
Zeke.
Krim?
Hello.
They're both terrible choices.
You know what? I don't think we're giving Seek enough credit for her organizational abilities, her ability to perhaps find and hold a following of some form.
I
You know-
mean,
To become a figure of great respect and authority.
Look,
you're
there's
not wrong.
there is only one person on this ship with thighs thick enough to fill the role of first mate, and that
It's
is
Marsha.
Leknar.
It's like, no, yes. You're right, though.
No, she carries the
Yeah.
cannonballs.
Yeah, I mean, I need her on the gun deck.
No one else on this ship can palm
No one
2
else can
cannonballs in
handle
each hand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
and sometimes when the cannons break,
She could just throw it.
Yeah.
I've seen her shot put one
Yeah.
right into a troll.
Woman's amazing. I need her there. Pay her whatever she wants.
Oh, can I give combat lessons, or is Leknar doing that with the crew?
you may give combat lessons.
Okay. Who do I want to get yoked? Who do we want to get yoked?
Probably some gunners
Yeah, let's
and some top lads
let's
Train
fighting
them
on the deck. Yeah.
I think we're gonna do Solgren's the kobold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do Solgren,
Good choice.
and then for Gunner, let's do Chadley. Or actually, no, Chadley has magic lessons. Let's do Martin.
Also a good choice.
I like that.
Shav doesn't need lessons, let's be honest. That boy knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Is first mate basically like the disciplinary officer? Because I'd love to be the disciplinary officer.
Nah, that's more quartermaster. First mate is like shouts orders when captain is not there, and also just generally shouts orders. Well, I mean, I guess Seek would love that.
Yeah. Shouts. Essentially, they act as interim captain if the captain is unavailable. And then
Yeah.
they also take on certain risks that a captain themselves shouldn't have to, or shouldn't, because then you're jeopardizing like the captain and the chain of command, and everything falls apart.
I agree
on
with.
on a big ship, there's usually more than one mate
Yeah.
to the captain, so that they can all hold equal authority.
I see. I kind of agree with Tyler Tomwell's like analysis. I think probably my strengths would be better in a more leader position. I also think Seek has a lot of strengths with determining subterfuge within the crew. That could be something.
Would you like to apply for the position, Seek?
Oh yes.
This reminded me of something I posted in memes. But I don't know.
Hmm.
Yes, I grow
That's
thighs.
exactly what it is. That is exactly her role. It's perfect.
Wait, which one?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Oh,
In
Val?
memes. Fire the cannons!
Dr. Evil.
That's exactly what it, oh my god, that's just exactly what would happen. Yup.
Yeah, I yell it in your head. You like hear it through telepathy. Oh fuck!
You know what, Seek? Yeah. You got it. As our consult to the Eldritch Unknown and Yogg-Sothoth. And, you know, honestly, as far as I can tell, you've been towing the line so far, lately.
Always towing the line.
And I begrudgingly value your advice.
Oh, thank you. Well, you know, my opinion is quite turned around with in regards to yourself, Shauna. The fates are ever aligning.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's great. All you have to do is bark orders when the ship is underway, and yeah, stick around.
Aye. In addition, I will make sure that the crew stays loyal. I will be able to detect any subterfuge.
I don't like how you said that, but I'm not going to question it, and I value that service. Just don't tell me your methods, and everything stays fine.
Should I put down first mate, or what should the title be?
Yeah, first mate.
Okay.
Mate.
Congratulations on the promotion.
Yes, the crow's nest was getting tiring.
I mean, that and we filled the crow's nest position when we got Screaming Ebert. I don't know what you've been doing since then.
Yeah, we got plenty of top lads now.
You see, Baby took the crow's nest meeting rather literally, and he has a deposit of eggs up there now.
Don't know where he got them.
Yeah.
They're not crow's eggs.
Why, he stole them, of course.
Yeah, so he informs me that they're human eggs.
Mm.
Oh
Human eggs.
goodness.
Checks out.
Uh-oh.
Can Seek like post like open office hours? Because I don't really know who to like go to, but I'll let anyone come to me.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
Alright.
Have office hours.
So
Lord
Professor
knows I am way too...
Office hours.
Yeah.
In session.
Nice. Lord knows I'm way too busy and don't care enough to have captain's office hours, so that seems like a great responsibility for the new first mate.
It's just a 5-minute window. It's like, yes, office hours are from 4:05 to 4:10. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
alright,
Fill a
let's
lot
see.
of that time.
So the ones who goes to Seek's office hours would be Solgren,
Very good.
we're gonna go with Shav.
All right, lizard boy. Let me tell you something about the sun. It is merely a burning entity. That's simply it. That is all. What is Solgren? Probably magic lessons.
I don't know, whatever you teach him. I'm guessing the Eldritch and Arcane.
Yeah, we're both warlocks. I teach him how to use his patron powers to their fullest extent. Toe the line with your patron in order to maximize profits and minimize costs. So yeah, I'll say magic.
And you know what we're gonna say Marcia does too. Woman to woman.
Hell yeah, seeks
Thick
guidance.
thighs to thick thighs.
Sweet, brilliant.
Alright. So back to Code and Cal. So let's go to Code and Cal here, yep. These guys are not relevant right now. BRB, we're just getting started. Okay, well, feel free to RP among yourselves.
Oh, we can catch up with Tom. Do.
I don't even know. I don't know where I am right now. Quite frankly, I need all of it to tell me. I'm all over the place.
All reorienting.
Tom has been
You're-
very busy. No, I
you're
kind of
s-
want to wait for Lee to get back before we jump into Tom's stuff.
All right, we can
think,
do. You know what, Johnny? It's up to us.
Ethane!
I think it's time for a beer, if we're BRBing.
Office hours just wrapped up. How are you doing? How's the dragon essence doing?
We're gonna look at you. This is just the air around you as you approach Thane feels different. It feels like there's this uncomfortable heat radiating off of them, and they give you these eyes like, are you really approaching me?
Oh.
Like this is not the same person you once knew.
This aura, this air.
Ooh, new code in Calpix.
What do you want, Seek?
I want to know the full extent of your transformation. I want to know if we got away like bandits, or if the threads of fate have been tangled evermore.
I'd say it's the latter.
Do you remember our sparring sessions?
I do. Would you like to spar right now?
Ooh, such vigor. I can tell there's an increased vitality. You seem... No, that is obvious. Tell me, do you feel a greater desire for battle? For exemplifying your prowess?
I wouldn't say that. Maybe I just feel like hitting you.
I pull out my old tome. Does this pile of gold, tickle you in any way?
Are you comparing me to a red dragon?
Look, over there, out this window, towards that mountain. Do you feel any sensations?
Seek. Or Johnny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and do something because Seek gets within 5 feet of me.
Oh yes, I'm being very careless.
You're being extremely careless, and you're kind of getting on Varuk's nerves. So, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Absolutely. I feel... Oh, alright, let's make it. Let's see.
And go ahead and throw a bane on that. So whatever you roll, it's minus 1d4.
Gotcha. Minus d4. It's a 10.
Seek with just you see this shine go off in the eye like a spark, and you are suddenly launched backwards away from Thane 30 feet.
I imagine I slam into the wall.
And you are knocked prone.
I scribble down repulsion effects. Okay. Dust myself off, getting to my... Alright, I'll just stay in this corner. I will have to consider that during our sparring. Very unwise to show your hand like that. I will make note of it.
I thought we already started.
No. Office hours drained me a little bit. Oof. You can see Sane sweating a little bit. I mean, sorry, Seek. Sane sweating a little bit.
Pity. I'm not even warmed up.
So,
Yeah, well, as first mate, I'll make sure all our top fighters are, make sure that's all handled for you. Wouldn't want you to go thirsty for battle or anything.
Hey, Seek.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me another wisdom saving throw.
Absolutely. Still baned, right?
No, you're outside of the radius.
Okay.
Keep nagging thing. This is funny.
15.
All right, that's another good one. So when you mention first mate, you see another spark go off in their eye, and they raise their hand, and they are force choking you.
Your lack of faith disturbs me.
I really wish you were quieter.
Waylon was never this aggressive.
Waylon's not a top.
I'm seeing that now.
And I'll just,
hence my attraction.
is it weird that I have a boner right now? And I'll just go ahead and Thane's gonna just let it go.
Right.
So, as you guys walk through the city towards the palace, you go through
Wait.
the throngs. Yes?
We did this in the street?
Yeah, did you do this in the street? I was gonna ask if I was there.
I thought,
No,
we,
no,
were,
no.
I thought we were on the ship.
Yeah, no, that was on the ship.
Okay.
I want one last thing I say to Thane as
Mm.
they walk away, or Varuk if they prefer. As you're leaving, I say, "Hey, do you still plan on keeping Solus's promise?"
I'm just gonna continue to walk away.
All right. I'm glad I asked.
She's like, rip
Okay.
that page from the book.
Okay. Scene done.
All right.
I mean, that's not... My name isn't in that book anymore.
It's true.
So you guys, later on, walking through the city, there is hubbub all about. There's carts going to and fro. In the last month, the city has picked up and recovered a bit from the devil attack that raised much of it, and so you see there's a lot of reconstruction going on. Things are getting more to a more normal cadence for Code and Cal. There's people hawking their wares in the streets. Thane, you hear in your heart a command as you guys walk past another merchant.
Okay. I'll just brazenly go up to this small child, this wee Babum, and steal the candy right from it. Steal it and pop it in my mouth.
Gross.
Yeah, the baby looks at you with its big eyes and very puffy cheeks, and just begins crying, wailing.
I'll whisper to the baby, I take no pleasure in this. And I'll walk away.
Holy shit.
I immediately thought of the fucking scene in Spider-Man 3. I'm sorry. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Eyeliner is for some reason darker.
They're really going heavy on the makeup nowadays.
Is Thane still... Is it a lollipop? Do they still have it in their mouth?
I assume it was like one of those comically large lollipops.
Yeah, it's...
I take it. I swipe it.
I mean, yeah, it's yours.
Chuck it on the ground and smash it. That's gross. And I keep walking.
So, you guys arrive at the palace. And so just give me I guess an insight check to get the lay of the land, the news, what's going on. Find Tomwell.
I got insight. But
I also have insight. Heh. Oh.
Am I gonna?
You and I, we're really a pair, aren't we?
I'm still angry you took candy from a child. I don't really know. I don't know what that was about. I'm gonna assume it was fuckface McGee inside your sword. Probably.
Okay, so on a 10, the lay of the land is the king has done something highly controversial. There are whispers of tyrant, but also of... What's an opposite word of tyrant?
A paragon. I don't know.
That's not right. Exemplar.
Yeah.
Exemplar.
Benevolent monarch. Our...
Or revolutionary.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Um,
Impossible. By definition. But go on. Go on, silly rumor mongers.
yeah, so this is a very contentious thing he has done, and it has made some people very, very mad. Some people like, whoa! Anyways, you ask around and you find Tomwell working in the airfields, or the air hangars, not fields, directing people to and fro. He's working on plans. He's got forges up and running. He's a busy halfling right now, but you found him.
Pattering.
Tomwell?
Howdy, cowboy.
Yeah, now just to move that on over. No, put it back where you... Yeah, hello?
Scuffing, waiting for him to finish.
Sorry, boss. Didn't hear you there. Okay,
Turn around this.
over.
Oh wait, hold that thought. I didn't know you're all coming back today. And I just stop mid as he's like reporting in on something important. I just like stop mid sentence because I'm a terrible boss, and I just run up to the rest of the party.
Mhm. Look, family first, right?
Don't let us interrupt.
Well, when'd you get back? Wow, Thane, you look different.
I've been better.
I'm sure there's a fun story attached to that one.
Yeah, real fun.
All right, so how'd it go? Where's the dragon? Did you bring its head back?
Oh,
Is it in the cargo hold?
No. Is
Well, where'd you
there you got an office?
Oh yeah, right on over here.
Hmm.
Wait, boss,
Run on
you gotta
over.
sign off on these papers. Come on.
Oh well,
We're
just
already
give those
gone.
just give those to Beck. And Beck is like over an ink pad, like stamping papers automatically.
It's like,
People are punching their time cards in his mouth.
error.
All right, so how'd it go?
Well, negotiations were successful, in a loose sense of the word. Thane, well, Thane's the dragon's personal gopher. Yeah, I'll let that sink in.
That's not how I thought that was gonna go.
Me neither. But it's done now. And we have a vague, shaky promise of help in the final battle from a large, ancient red dragon.
Oh, I thought it was rather rock solid, considering it was from an ancient red dragon.
Assuming she has any honor in her scales.
Thought the plan was to do her in and take her stuff.
Well, that was the plan, but you know, things got a little, fiery.
Well,
And, you know, Thane made the deal, tit for tat.
Waylon went down almost immediately.
Oh.
Yes, that was not very aesthetic of the dragon.
It was a dire situation. We overestimated our own powers along with underestimating the ferocity of this certain being. But as Shauna said, what is done is done. Though, I will say, funds are still required.
I'm just sorry that I wasn't there with the rest of y'all. I didn't think this would be that dire a situation.
it's all
At
right.
least you're all back in one piece, right?
For
Yeah.
the most part.
And now the dreadnought's paid for.
We have that.
That's,
Right?
is it?
Yeah, that was part of the deal. We get the dragon on our side, King Firefizz pays for the dreadnought.
We should report in. And make sure he follows through on that.
Oh, I suppose.
Well, I can spare a few minutes. I can head on over with you.
Yeah. So, how's the hangar been hanging?
Well,
Anything cool done?
you know, just outfitting a handful of ships, giving them a top to bottom, giving them my final touches. It's been busy. Now, I did manage to finally synthesize an alloy of adamantine and that weird metal that we found down in those caves.
Ooh.
It makes makes one hell of a weapon. Good armor too. And I'm
Hey.
gonna knock on an ingot that's on my desk. Here, catch.
I'll catch it.
I'm gonna underhand a bar of metal at Shanna.
Yeet. Huh.
Find some spare time in the day, and I can outfit us with all sorts of new fun toys.
Well, I guess I could use a new shield.
Unbreakable.
Wow.
My armor could use an upgrade.
Well, that's good, because my to-do list was running a bit short.
Tom's to-do list is always long as hell.
For every one task achieved, he adds 2 more.
I'm down to like 3 dozen things.
So you guys head towards the courtroom. Not a legal courtroom, but the place where court is held.
The King's Court.
There you go. We say Five is dressed in a fancy robe and a wig.
And you guys notice that everyone seems to part in front of Tomwell as he walks through these royal halls.
I'm probably skipping ahead with a lot of excited energy. Tom's feeling good today. Howdy. Pardon me. Howdy. How you doing?
Yes, he's getting a lot of bows nowadays.
Nice.
Tom, did you do something?
Well, I didn't know how to tell you this, but I did carry out a small personal project for the king when y'all were away. I made him a real nice weapon. Something that you can take out and poke Yogg with.
Huh. Does the king plan to fight on the front lines?
Well, I didn't really ask. I assume so. That's what spears are for, after all. And, well, we'll just say he was right pleased with my work. More pleased than he's ever been with just about anything, really.
You guys get to now the front entrances. The announcer looks at you all and announces your presence. Announcing Lord Abathy.
The Lord.
For a spear he's not even gonna use.
A Sith Lord?
You heard that right. You are looking at Sir Duke Lord Abathy the First.
A
Sir-
duke?
A Duke Lord.
That outranks me!
I don't know about Duke.
Well, I don't know which title he really gave me, so I've just been using all of them.
Oh,
That's how that works.
that's definitely how that works.
Howdy, court! And I wave at everyone.
There's a mix of like, hey, and then like, ugh. So you guys are putting together the social climate here. So a halfling being raised to the nobility obviously has never ever been done before in the history of this in this kingdom, and it is like, imagine if, maybe not president, if like a black person became a senator, like right after Civil War, or like right around there.
I see.
it's a contentious topic.
Oh, that's what they're mad about. Oh, that's what they're tyranting about.
Oh, they're just racists.
And the king says, "Aha!" And you guys are led to the throne. Actually, no. For the support, you guys go to a different room where he receives you. Ah, you're all back in one piece. Excellent. So, did you slay the dragon?
No, Your Majesty.
You asked us not to slay it. Why are you asking if we slayed
Yeah.
it?
Not in the least, Your Majesty. Mission successful. We have Takar Link Selendalor's full support in the final battle, to be determined the date thereof.
Oh, just as well. Excellent work, then. I am well pleased.
All in a day's work.
And he, so Nizat at his side says, put in the order for the Dreadnought. As discussed, Nizat goes back like whoosh, a month of notes and like rereads the agreement. All right.
Sorry, back had to run downstairs 30 seconds. Short notice. My bad.
Say again?
Sorry, I had to run downstairs really fast. Short notice. My bad. I'm back. Hello.
Okay. And yes. So how was it? What did they... We know very little about this dragon. What were they like? How did you make the
Big.
seal?
Well, I'll tell you what I know. She's big. She has a following of kobolds. She probably has a child in the Eastern Mountains. And there wasn't a whole lot that we had to give her. Suffice to say, I will leave it to the interested parties if they are going to fill you in on what we gave her.
Well... You must
I
have
don't
been...
look at any of my crew. I just invite.
You must have, Oh, I knew Algia taught you well. Truly the best diplomat that we have in the kingdom. To have convinced this dragon about the threat that Yogg faces us all.
Well, Your Majesty, House Sarandaro is a house of knights, first and foremost. And we live up to that reputation, hopefully, in service to the crown. It was, yeah, all in a day's work. You flatter me. Us.
You shall have your prize.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Bow awkwardly.
And Archmage Jenkins the Chief Artificer has spoken much about you. Wayland's like, oh? And the kingdom has an offer for you. You request your services. We need your help as court mage. And Wayland's like, oh, of course, but do go on. And Fairfiz describes the position of Wayland would need to make mythal crystals, and they need him to write a curriculum for aspiring mages.
Whoa. Your aesthetic has finally been realized, Wayland.
Yes, Wayland thinks back to the first lesson on magic that he gave the crew. Lesson 1, aesthetics. And you see the wheels in his head already turning. He says, well, Captain, it has been fine flying with you. But I've come to realize my mortality in recent days, and I think it's best I take an office job. This one will do.
Understood. Come see me for severance. Sort of look pointedly at him like I am implying come see me alone when you have a chance. I have
course.
something to tell you.
Of course, Captain.
And please come see me for Milk Monday.
During office hours.
Office hours, please.
I'll extend those office hours for you.
Nope, much too busy. Have to inspire the young minds of Good and Cal.
Mm-hmm.
And Fairfiz. Oh, thank you very much. Thane, a word, please.
Then I'll nod.
Of course, the side quest. Wait, you had a whole extra month to look for porn.
I did. Did I acquire any
Like an
more
extra
porn?
couple weeks. Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, give me an investigation check. Or
Right.
perception, your choice.
Oh, perception, definitely. I'll take a +6 versus a -1 any day.
Alright.
Perception to find porn is like you just stumbling in the forest and like you found the porn stash.
Whoa! It's like, whoa! It's under this rock this whole time.
Yeah, like you stab a tree and then... Oh! It turned into paper.
Look, it's investigation wisdom, and the wisdom is your street smarts in knowing where to look for porn.
Ah, there you go.
Exactly. I know all the sluttiest corners of Code and Cal.
Uh-huh.
Alright. I have dice. Let's roll them. That rolled off the table. Let's try again. 2. Alright. You find 2 pieces. They are zines. And so you find 2 parts of a series. So background knowledge here. You know, there are many forms of magic, many ways to perform and get magic, so it's all kind of mysterious and lumped together as far as, like, villagers go, and a lot of the general populace. Like, there's an understanding that there's, like, a difference between divine magic and arcana, but, like, beyond that, it's not really... Like, there's a lot of superstition, and misinformation about it. So, which leads into Azamars are often, but not always, divine soul sorcerers. This is a correlation thing, not causation. But as a result, a lot of people believe that just Azamars just have healing properties in general, and especially in Codencal and areas where, what's the goddess's name? The elf goddess.
Calistria?
Calistria, yeah. Especially where Calistria is popular, it's a common belief that, like, having sex with an Azamar will heal you. Like, that's just how it works. So there is, like, kind of a big... Like, it's a big trope as far as Azamar go, that, like, having sex with them will, like, heal you, like, their orgasms are just, like, healing automatically.
The old-timey doctor's like, you gotta go to the Asimar brothel.
Yeah.
Go down
Okay.
to 23rd Street. There's an Asimar there.
At least that's what she told me.
I think it worked.
Right, so...
I haven't coughed up blood in 5 minutes.
So, just that in mind. So, the first zine you find is called Broken Bird. And...
Bird.
Yeah. And this one is... The premise is the prince is injured in a hunting accident, and his healing abilities need help to activate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I love that there's like real world erotic fan fiction in this fake world.
And
It's a
then...
really good.
And then the second one you find is the Divine Fire series. Not about Fairfiz, this one is about Cirrus.
Ah.
But reading through it, you find... so in Divine Fire 7, it is... Fairfiz is visiting New Febert, and there was just a massive monster attack. A whole squad of 50 soldiers was injured, and now it's up to our two Azamar princes to help this squad of soldiers out.
Oh. I see. Help that entire squad of soldiers out.
Yeah, that whole squad.
Help them heal up, you know,
Yep.
for the big battle.
You take them all, Fairfiz? I don't know. Maybe if I had some help.
It's just the fucking... It's the Lil Nas X tweet when it's just like, you think you could take him? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you meant a fight. All right. God, part 7? How many parts are there to the Divine Fire series?
Probably at least 72.
Jesus.
Alright, and that's what you've got.
Okay. So, when we're alone, I'm going to discreetly hand him the packages. I'm just going to, because I got the 3 pinups, I have the 4 zines, all discreetly wrapped. And I'm just going to hand him the package and say, Firefizz, I can't do this anymore.
I'm a changed boy.
Oh,
He
I don't know if I can do that to Carr. But I'll try for you, my sweet Dommy mommy.
He takes the stack and puts them aside. He says, "Then I understand that this was a difficult mission. If I didn't trust you and Shanna in your group, more than anyone else that I know, really, I would not have put you to it."
But you can't trust me anymore.
What do you mean?
The dragon took me, Firefizz. I was the price paid.
He tilts his head. You were? What do you mean? And agony, instant agony. You drop to the ground, howling. He goes, Thane, what is... And you feel like you're being burned alive, and like someone is rubbing just a little bit of Neosporin on your cheek or something. Not nearly enough.
And while he's so he's right next to me, right?
Yeah, he's like...
So I'm going to like grip him while I'm in pain, and then I'm going to lose the grip and just sort of grab one of his feathers as I sort of like go back into the sort of fetal position of pain.
Give me a sleight of hand.
This isn't really a sleight of hand thing. This is just me retching in pain, and I assume he's just going to be like, oh yeah, oh shit, oh fuck, dude. But if you still want me to make a sleight of hand, I'll make it. But I'm not. It's not like being secretive about it.
Okay,
It's just
give me an attack roll then.
an attack roll. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to place a seal on him before I do this.
What does the seal look or feel like?
It doesn't look or feel like anything. I am the only one who knows that seal is there.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm. But it does give me advantage. So, do you want me to just do, like, stat plus proficiency for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
17. Alright, in your agony, almost like a hug, you grip around him blindly, wildly, and you grip. And he yells, Shayna! And he, like, his hand reaches towards the door, and the door slams open.
From there, if I hear it.
Yeah, alright, you're there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go straight to Thane. What's wrong? What happened?
And feather in hand, feather in pocket,
Mm-hmm.
The burning subsides. You feel like a piece of toast.
I'm fine.
You want to share with the class what happened? I'm gonna help you up.
I wish I could.
Ferrifiz stumbles back, looking at you.
Please excuse us, Your Majesty. We'll be out of your hair now.
You may go, he says solemnly. Goodbye, Thane.
Goodbye, Fireface. I'll just limp out of the room using Shanna.
Yeah, okay. We're out. Zeke, Tom, we're outie.
Fly away.
All right, I think I can take the rest of the day.
Cuts back to the dock. Oh my god, Beck, what are you doing? Who's gonna stop this fucking thing?
The stamp is broken.
Beck is like the last 3 employee of the month.
He's just sitting and on the wall above him, it's just 3 pictures of him.
He'll be fine.
So with that, let's take a little break.
Alright,
Break time.
I'm gonna get me a shot of peanut butter whiskey.
Oh, you have some of that?
Yeah. Max has
Nice.
like 2 bottles in his freezer.
So, welcome back.
Hey.
Hey.
Let's see, how do I gracefully transition to this next part?
Sometime later.
Sometime later, yes.
Yes.
24 hours later.
I mean, that's perfectly acceptable. We're
Uh,
not doing shit.
24 hours later.
So, sometime later, it occurs to you to inform the party of what other important events you'll be doing within the next week, Tomwell.
Oh yeah, I was gonna wait till we got to dinner.
Okay.
Let's
Let's go to dinner.
Let's go to the Adventure Guild bar because
That sounds great.
they
Let's not go home.
they pour heavy there.
They pour heavy, and it's not our house.
Yeah, and they have a
With a
wonderful
parent.
cabinet bar.
Look, we don't need any more drunk secrets spilled, alright? You know, when I was your age.
All right, well, first round of tequila's on me. No substitutions.
Let's get fucked up.
All right, and everyone, I got one more bit of exciting news. Now that we've got our drinks, but being and I sort of like smooth out my collar. Being Coden Kale's newest noble, Morgan and I decided to go on ahead and get hitched. In fact, our wedding is in 48 hours.
Oh.
What?
Yep, life
that
moves
makes-
fast when you're a noble.
That makes a lot of
Cheers.
sense. Cheers. I mean, for her, not for you. But great.
Well, you know,
Cheers. Slam
wanna
a drink
hassle-
back.
we we didn't want to hassle with none of that courting or the pageantry and all that and this, that, and the other. So makes things a whole lot simpler, don't you think?
I mean, no, yeah, you don't need that. Who needs that?
And guess what the best part is?
What?
We are gonna have the biggest wedding. We are gonna have such a big party, and everyone is invited.
48 hours from now, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
What's the venue?
So slight correction.
Other people are dealing with the fine details.
Indeed.
Slight correction.
Remember, Tomo usually doesn't know what day it is. His werewolf transformation sneaks up on him every time.
Every time.
He just sees a furry hand and he's just like, oh, well, shit. Boss is cutting out early, guys. Good job.
Well, do you know where it's happening? Who's coming? What should we do? Should we go there? Is it in Toiva?
So, it will be happening on the palace grounds.
Oh.
Ritzy.
As you are nobility.
Oh.
And by everyone invited, the other nobility will be there as well.
To bear witness. Oh, Mom's gonna be there. Shit. We gotta have it Thane again.
It's okay, I'll just stay on the ship again.
I don't think that's gonna fly if it's Tom's wedding. She knows we're
That's
associated.
Disguise self.
I do have proficiency in disguise kits, which has never come up until now because it's
That has not come
whatever
up.
it's the noble scions whatever
Ah.
like it's a part of that background.
Yes.
Noble Scion.
So
I just picked up Porter.
So despite your wishes, this will be a big hubbub. A big hullabaloo.
Hoot nanny.
I'm just excited for the feast afterwards.
Oh, nothing gets the city in a twist like a noble getting married. Barkeep, another tapas over here.
And I'm just ready to keep drinking.
Yeah, I mean, I just spit out my first tequila shot when you said you were getting married in 2 days. I definitely need another one.
Oh,
So
it could
Tom
also
will
be
know.
like tomorrow or maybe 4. I don't know.
Could be whenever.
Oh,
Seek-
man. My ex is probably gonna be there too. Another drink. Another round.
Yeah, after a few drinks, Seek asks, so Tomwell, how many kids are you going to have?
I don't know, some amount.
Oh, so we can't expect children on the way?
I mean, maybe at some point. I don't know why that's the first thing you're thinking of.
Oh, the little progenies walking around, growing up so quickly, tying their fate to their parentals evermore. Ah, it is a beautiful sight.
You know, that'd be real sweet coming from anyone else. Now I just I gotta make sure that the world ain't gonna end before we start thinking about stuff like that.
Baby, all of a sudden, this is what my real voice sounds like.
Completely unprompted.
Here, baby, have a tapas.
If Ragnoth was a PG-13 movie, Baby would get to say the only fuck.
Definitely.
Yeah, that hits the spot.
Should I... Now, Tamwa, I'm aware of the relations going on. You're not worried about safety or anything like that? Is anyone running security on this thing? I mean, a halfling getting nobilized and or cemented in marriage. I'm sure some may have issues with this.
Oh no, the king said that everyone's going to be on their best behavior, and if not, well, you know I'm going to have my iron on me. And I'm sure Morgan's going to hide a knife or two in her dress.
That is assuring. Yes. All right. Well, I'll keep an eye out for you. Not that I don't think anything's gonna happen. I mean, I'll consult with the elder ones, make sure nothing happens that day. I'll make sure the chakras are all aligned. It'll be fine.
No, it's going to be the best day ever.
Yeah. Yes. Best.
This day is going to be perfect.
All right, who wants another drink?
Yep.
Bottoms
Line them up. I'll knock them back. Hey, so what are we doing after that? What's the schedule like? Do we know? Are we gonna chill? I say we chill. You know?
I mean, it's been a month. Did you want to meet up with the other Galahadians?
That I wanted to check in and some other dragon matters.
Because yeah, right now I don't think we really have a heading. I think we pointed everyone else in the directions that we had.
Well, it occurred to me that there might be some other allies. I don't know. Worry about it later. I'm too drunk to articulate now.
I want to go swimming. Throw back another shot. Back in for a shirt.
You want to get that god out of the water? Oh wait, isn't someone handling that?
Yeah, the Blackthorns.
Blackthorns are handling that. We gotta check in on the Blackthorns.
All right, here in the Adventurers Guild, aren't we? Maybe
Yeah.
I'm worried they're not gonna do it right.
What do you mean? They're big boys and girls.
Aren't you a little curious of what we left behind back there?
What if they were taken?
Again?
You know, I happen to have a particular set of skills. A certain set of skills that would enable us to...
No, it already happened, Zeke. It wouldn't happen again.
Oh, if that happens again, they're retiring.
Yeah. In shame. We'll be the top dogs in the guild.
Nah, they don't have a proper researcher in their group. Even if they get down there, they're not gonna know what they're looking at.
What do you mean? They got a smart dragon and a crazy one.
They also got Hota. He knows things.
Yeah, Hota knows things, and Shachara's like a genius or something, I'm sure.
All right, we can do the other thing.
Yeah, I mean, let's just poke our heads in, up north if we got some time. Oh, you know what? Let me just commune. Let me just, like, see if anything happens tonight when I sleep. Maybe a mystic vision or something. One of my comrades was going out alone on foot all the way to Pharasma's temple. I'm sure she's there by now. It's been a month.
She's only halfway there.
She might be
Got
there.
held up in the mountains.
Yeah, with the power of God and anime on her side, she found that the anime part was lacking.
Yeah, let me, I got some dragon things to do tonight. Man, I gotta talk to Waylon. Where did he scurry off to? I hope it comes to my office hours.
Alright, you know that Waylon has taken up residence at the palace.
Maybe I'll wander over there. Hey, you know what? He's at Tom's wedding. I'll talk to him. If not tomorrow, then then. Maybe we should pop in at home before the wedding, since now that we know that that's an inevitable occurrence. Prefer maybe if Mom didn't scream over the nuptials.
Yeah, probably best if we didn't drop this bomb at the wedding.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Takar furiously messaging, "Drop the bomb at the wedding."
She's just a meanie. She's just flexing. Take candy from baby. Take feather from king. Like, you're just being mean. There's no point to any of that.
Oh, you were raised by a witch. You know what you can do with someone's body part.
Oh, he didn't raise me. He's just my stepdad.
But he still would make sure that you are well informed
Oh.
of such things.
Okay, well, the body part notwithstanding.
So his dad would drop you off.
Sure,
at
I'm
Orleans for a couple
sure
hours.
an Asimar feather has some sort of magical quality.
Yeah,
I didn't even
the
see-
first
I
one was
don't think I
flexing,
s-
that's true.
Yeah, I don't even think I know what happened though with
No, you didn't see
Farkas.
that.
It just thing was in pain.
You know, if I was an ancient dragon and I corrupted a paladin, I would indulge in a little petty candy robbing too. Just
mean,
for
yeah.
shits and gigs.
Probably.
Look.
As just a test run, as the first order, yeah, for sure. That's the
Right.
one to go.
And how often? that red dragon has just been chilling, hunting. I don't think any adventurers had gone through that lair in years.
And like
Have we walked in
survived.
and we give it this fucking grandiose fucking
Ah!
ultimatum deal. Yeah, Takar's gonna be like, oh, now I know what I'm doing on Wednesday.
I wanted to fight her. I just wanted to fight her. Oh well.
Yeah. Easy as stealing candy from a baby, these adventures.
I take no pleasure in that.
Let's do our Rocky like Balboa montage, and let's just go fight and grind dragons, ever stronger dragons, while the montage music plays until we finally get we're able to take them on. Also, can I do some shopping over the table? I want to buy ruby dust.
You can do that.
Alright, permission to take 1,500 gold from the party fund so I can cast Force Cage.
Yeah.
Alright, done
Just
and
mark
done.
it. Yeah.
What does it take to upgrade armor to a +1?
Not very much.
Okay, because
In
I'm
fact,
just
it takes me about 2 days worth of work now.
okay. You think you could hook me up? Maybe.
Not before the wedding.
I mean, after your wedding.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll add to the list.
I mean, fuck. We need to get you a gift.
Yeah, I could probably outsource that one at this point. That's kind of low level work. Do I have a guy that can make a +1 enchantment on some armor?
At this point, let's see.
I want to throw someone in the hangar and be like, "Hey, you're doing this now."
You know what? With between the magic lessons, I'll say a combination of the crew can work together to make +1 armor.
Excellent.
We just wouldn't be able to make it out of that. What were you calling it? Lycanite or something like that?
It is a no. That was just that was floating in my head as a goofy thing. Oliver came up with a name for it. It was like abadium. What was it?
Abathium.
Abathium.
Your own name.
Yeah.
Abathium.
You named it after yourself.
I don't know if we could work a little bit of that material into the armor, but it's already void steel. So
Oh no, I'd
I
have
don't
to
think
make
it
you a whole
matters.
new set, top to bottom, before it's enchanted.
That would cost a lot of money, so it doesn't matter. Whatever.
Oh no, I can do that with magic now.
What can't you do, Lord Abathy?
Well, when it comes to metalworking, most things, I suppose.
All right. I mean, so
I
long
can,
as John gives you a hand.
No, I can fabricate armor now, like with a 4th level spell.
Look, just let John give you a hand. He made me this first suit of armor, and I don't want to hurt his feelings.
Okay, if that's the case, then yes, John can help. Actually, you know what? I think John should be one of the people that I'm teaching how to properly create ingots of this new alloy.
Yeah, definitely.
Now that you mention him, yeah, he could definitely just be working on that, and it'd be really cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, next time we have a couple, some days, a little time for some crew training, I'm gonna make that one my top priority. But so what's going on until the wedding? Do we have like time to just do some nonsense, or are we gonna go right to it?
So, you arrive at the Strandrill Manor.
Oh, Strandrill's first. Okay.
Okay. Here we are.
Then you'll have a full day before the wedding.
Full day to process.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be here, honestly, meditating and processing.
Alright, do
Ah.
I have a Strandrill page? I thought I did. Or was that
I'm
last?
sure you do. You got a page with like Morn and the Fam Bam.
Yeah, fuck, where did it go?
Wasn't that just on the Code and Cal page?
No, was it?
Was it?
Because I know Morn
Okay.
was on that page.
Maybe it was in
Oh,
the
shit.
first campaign.
Oh yeah, I made Toiva. Put you guys on the Toiva page. Now let's go to Code and Cal page. Alright.
This is Coat and Cal. Here we are.
Loudtrack. Alright, let's get Loudtrack in here.
Yeah,
And,
why is he here? Oh,
And
hey, Pops.
hey, Grandpa.
Oh, I guess you're here for the wedding. Oh, okay.
Irina.
Oh God, our grandparents are here. Oh Jesus.
No, Irina's in our last deal. She would not attend this wedding.
I mean, I don't see why. Yeah. The marriage is over.
Yeah. It's
It
done.
was quite over.
Yeah, and Walton, let's get you.
Well, that's fun. Pop's here.
Oh, there's Dad. Hi, Dad.
Oh,
The fact that you still call it that it tells me you're not ready.
Yeah, So you have an abnormal
Aw.
amount of family members here presently.
A normal amount.
No, abnormal.
Oh, abnormal.
Everyone's getting ready for the big day.
And some people just live here.
You should know, Oliver, it's getting more and more solid in my mind that Lorelei is definitely the next Lady Sarandoril. After this fuckfest of a campaign, like, it's gonna be her.
Yep.
I can see it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the grandkids are not okay.
No. Congrats, kid. Glad you found your way here. Take the house.
From obscurity to nobility, let's go.
It's a real bootstraps princess story. I'm glad for her.
She and Tom will essentially have the same arc.
Pretty much.
Okay, and I'm missing some family members. The other brother,
The brother,
Aegon.
the
Aegon.
sister. Would the sister show up?
Well, if she wanted. She's doesn't have to deal with her mom anymore, so I don't think she'd stay away.
Yeah.
But she's not exactly Code and Cal nobility.
God,
The way
I
the
just-
bros are.
I just remember having to talk to each and every one of these family members and being like, "Hey, so what do you think of me and Aldia?"
Really mean for them to be. I didn't mean for them to be like all interactable when I gave Oliver the list. I was like, and this is to illustrate she's from a large noble family with many knighted lads. And then they were all here.
It do be like that.
It do be like that.
All right.
And then now they have kids. Oy vey. Everyone's here. Hi. Oh, God. Ma? Dad? Can we get a minute? Are you hosting?
Yes, darlings, we're glad you're back. So, how's the mission? Whatever you're doing.
Oh, it was great. It was great. It was great. Successful. Great success.
Excellent. I expected
Sure.
nothing less.
Oh, I sure am your daughter. We sure are your kids.
My pride and joys, you two.
We sure are your kids in ways that metatextually I understand, but not in character at all. Sort of, do the thing. Anyway. What are we all doing tonight? Are we playing craps? We playing charades? Wow, everyone's here. It's me. It's your cousin / niece.
Aegon. who
You're
is-
almost as big as my dragon side of my family.
No. No, dear sister has been... Would Aegon call Aldia dear sister? Or like, how would he call her?
Sure, yeah. They're on each other's good side.
Oh, we've been discussing things. You have been pretty busy.
Hell yeah. What kinds of things?
And then,
Nothing bad, I hope.
gosh, if I don't have the names like literally written there, I forgot them. Let's see, Aegon,
Yeah.
and then there's Lautrec.
We all know more.
You gotta
There's
put
no
names,
mistaking that.
you gotta put names for these two.
You
I
gotta
don't know
put
who they
names.
are.
I don't know who these two are.
Well, who the fuck are these
What
guys?
happened to them?
Lorelai Jasper.
They look so young.
Yeah, they're much
in these
older now.
pictures. I know, but like our characters particularly too. They're just so young and innocent and unchilded.
Well, the elves still look pretty young. It's only been 25 years.
I guess that's true.
It's only Walton who's starting to really show signs of age. That's only because his beard is gray.
Yeah.
They didn't have just for men back then.
No.
And Lauren's like, oh sure. Aldi is always like, oh, Thane this and Shanna that. Oh, I'm so proud of them. They're following in our adventuring footsteps.
Yeah, is that a problem?
Oh no, that's great. It runs in the family, honestly. We are not normal elves. Like, we laugh in the face of danger.
Mm-hmm.
Latrix says, though you should consider being more careful. To Aegon.
There's a story here. But I'm not about to, like, step all over my elders.
Aegon's like, well, welcome back. The whole city is in a buzz. But how have you been?
Just fine. Just fine. Buzz over... what? The situation? Impending war?
Oh, there's lots of stuff going on. There's always news. News of this new noble house that came out of nowhere.
Sky. Slap Tom on the back.
Howdy.
Oh, hello, you're the one.
Yep, I am the hen himself.
Oh. Welcome,
Get up!
Lord of House Abbathy, to House Sarandoril.
Nice place.
Been here a couple times, stole a few things.
You don't have to talk about that.
Jasper says, aha, we are in yet further good company. So how'd you do it?
Oh, you see,
How'd you make the king get you a house and land and all that?
oh, you know, just some innovations in the field of foraging, metallurgy, magical enchantment. I invented a new metal, made the king a new heirloom to pass from generation to generation. He went on about it for a long time. It was very exciting for him. Anyway, he was so pleased that he went ahead and gave me a plot of land right then and there. You should have seen the look on everyone's faces.
Yes, this is, Latrix says, this is unprecedented in the kingdom's history. There's usually a much longer process and matters of decorum. But we have a firebrand ruling over us.
Child king, child king.
Like, child kings are the most fun, because you never know what they're gonna do.
Just never know.
All taxes are now candy.
Thane would like that, huh?
Yeah, I'd steal it.
Tax evasion.
Yes, the king has started many a project in his short time.
Well, that sounds good.
Yeah, there's always something to do. Anyway, the king didn't give me much of a job description. What do you gotta do when you're when you got words in front of your name?
Yeah.
Well, you take care of your land, your serfs. You collect and raise armies, troops in the king's name. You collect taxes in his name.
Loosely. I don't know that House Surrender does any of that. We just supply our good family folk in service to the king. And it seems to be enough.
Well, more
But we're an
traditionally.
elven house.
Yes, well, we are... I won't get too deep into it, but described more as mercantile nobility. We provide more utility to the crown in terms of goods and services, less so of manpower.
We pay our taxes.
Yes, we sure do. He
All
says
this is like, oh, we really do.
You can't be lawful unless you pay your taxes.
No. We're
Well,
a very lawful house.
Suppose I'll just learn by doing then. Sounds like a lot more work than I thought it was.
Yeah. So, to inform Tyler, the terms of this are that you will continue to live and work in Codencal. You will continue to provide your mechanical building services to the crown. Like, you're not going to go to any other country and give them your knowledge.
Oh yeah, King helps me build a private hangar on my new plot of land, and I will just keep pumping out stuff for him, no problem.
Yeah, that's kind of the
And then we'll have a place to park.
arrangement there. Yes.
We will always have a parking spot.
Mm-hmm.
So, thinking back on it, kind of a mysterious thing, he seemed to imply that the land you're gonna get, the place where it is currently occupied by another noble house.
Oh? No!
That's
Fire
Do we-
Fist, no!
oh god. You can't do that. You can't do that, my lad. My young boy, my sweet boy.
Oh, he's gonna piss someone off so bad. What's
He's
gonna
been
happen?
pissed off, yeah.
You're not sure you quite heard that right. It was only between you and him.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
But anyways.
I'm just gonna keep that in the back pocket. I'm sure he's got that figured out. He's very detail oriented, that 16-year-old king.
Uh-huh. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely thinking through all the political ramifications of his every action.
Ah, yes. Yes.
I'm gonna, try to snag mom or dad and then conspire to get them alone with me and Thane.
It's time to have this.
While
talk
this
for the
little,
third
yeah.
time.
Yeah, while this little party is happening. Yeah, a talk for the third time. Once again, your child has done something life-altering.
Aldia says, "Oh, darling, Wally, it's kicking. it's like way too fucking early to be kicking. It's kicking.
Yes, I'm feeling
I'm feeling so faint.
Excuse us while we go to the other room. Darlings, could you help us? No, not you. She says to the help.
Oh, we got it. I'll step in. Hey, where's
and
Elian anyway?
She conjures her lounging chair.
Yes! Conjure object, lounging chair.
Or the fainting chair. And sits upon it. And a plume hand fan as well.
Oh, such a good spell list.
This is why Waylon has a crush on her.
Where's Elian, Mom?
Oh, he's doing work in back at other home.
Oh. Okay.
Yes. This week is a Walton week.
God, I forgot you were pregnant. Okay, that's a thing to get used to. Hey.
Oh, not for too long. Only a year or so.
Yeah, sure, of course. That's how long babies cook for. So yeah. Thane. How you doing? I don't know if Thane can talk about this, if we're being really honest.
Just gonna shake my head.
She takes her tea. Well, you are looking a bit darker. Are you going through a phase, Thane? Feeling a bit... as something... Well... Wally, what was what they say? And Wally says... Crawling in my veins. These words.
Yeah, one of those phases.
Not a phase, Ma.
Yes, what is it, Thane? Wally says.
So, because Thane mentioned this, I'm going to assume we know some things about the history of last campaign.
Wally opens his eyes wider. There's a sheen.
Um,
Thane, what are you carrying there, Thane?
See,
What?
there's contracts are a thing that some devils and witches can make.
She very carefully sets down the tea.
No longer sees his own longsword at Thane's side.
Probably on the ship.
Probably on the ship. If Shannon doesn't have it, it's on the ship.
No, I keep it somewhere safe. I don't carry it on me.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one of those contracts where you can't talk about it, and I don't even know the details. Dad, why you got that look in your heterochromous eyes? Heterochromian eyes?
My child, what have you done?
I did what Firefizz asked me to.
What did he ask you to do? Exactly.
Procure a dragon for the fight against Yogg.
So, y'all wouldn't happen to be really good at killing ancient red dragons, huh?
each other. Aldia, where's my bow?
Nudge Thane, like,
She gives him kind of the "you're getting kind of old, dear" kind of look. And like she kind of she nervously just like does this over her stomach, like
oh. Right. Well,
what, if you can say, deal did you make there against the Red Dragon?
I guess Thane can't talk at all about it.
I'm just wondering. I'm trying to phrase this in a way where I don't really give away anything. So my brain's churning.
Make a will save.
Okay. Oh, I don't have proficiency in those anymore. Good old 7.
I command you to tell me what you did.
Ooh.
I offered myself in service to the dragon.
Ooh.
In exchange for their aid in the fight against Yog-Sothoth.
There's some parent magic out here.
I did it because I felt I had no other choice. I thought we were going to die otherwise.
To be fair, Waylon went down.
And I almost did too.
Yeah. I only just managed to dodge the worst of it. But I can't shield things like Thane could.
I command you to tell me how long this will last.
Into death and undeath.
Yeah, they really played their whole hand.
I command you to tell me under what terms you set that you may break this. She says in a near pleading, tearful way.
So above the table, only way this deal is broken is if the dragon doesn't aid us in the fight against Yogg, right? Then the deal is null and void. Because that was the arrangement, right?
Yes.
Okay. If the dragon doesn't fight beside us when Yogg arrives, then the deal is null.
Hey! I hadn't thought of that. Wait a minute. I got an idea. I can't say it in front of you because she's watching, I think. They can't exactly tell me, but she did say she'd be watching. Okay. And it doesn't have to involve endangering the unborn child. Or aging dad. Okay, okay, okay. Hey, this was helpful. Look at that. Holy shit. Mom's an enchantress. Okay, we have to go. We really do have to go back to Toiva now. And, well, shit, the wedding. Okay. Let me go, meditate? Talk to my dragon sources? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I don't really want to discuss this further where, Thane can hear.
Aldia says, I see. Well, it's getting late. You two best be off to bed now.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah. Love you, Mom.
Love you, darling.
Maybe I'll just wait. Maybe I'll just wait for Thane to go. I don't know. No, I can say it later. It's not a big deal.
Alright,
Thanks.
as you guys exit the room, the door closes, and you immediately hear through it Aldia begin wailing.
Ugh. No guilt, no shame. Self-care. Mom's a big girl. Hey, we're gonna fix this, okay? I got it. I got it all up here in the think pan. Don't you worry. Clap Thane on the back. She gave you such an insulting name. I can't even believe it. No, I don't trust her for one fucking second to keep you good, you know?
You know she'd rather kill me than lose me, right?
Well, if she kills you, she wouldn't lose you. So I believe that. Don't worry, I got a couple ideas.
Also, again, above the table, Oliver, in reference to what we spoke about earlier, what Walton would do if we are going to go into that route of RP is he would grab his cloak, shift, and book it in dragon form to the castle.
Dad, no, Dad, where are you going? Damn it! I can handle this!
Alright. Walton heads straight towards the castle.
Damn it. Ah! I have to go. I have to go meditate or something. Bye, Thane. Good night.
Before you leave, Thane's just gonna grab your arm real quick and just look at you and say, I'm sorry. And then just slowly let go of your arm.
Don't be. She's making it all personal. It's not you. By she, I mean the red dragon. Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna fix this, hopefully. It
And
might take a
I'm
while.
And I'm going to head to my room, or am I?
Yeah, of course. Or are you?
Alright, you guys are... Okay, who are we going first?
Let's go with Lee.
First, I'm gonna make sure the help is gonna set up a Lord Abathy and a retainer, my first mate Seek, in a nice guest bedroom. So that they're just not like stuck talking to my family forever. Unless they want.
I'll take the little
then-
noble's room.
I didn't even know it was here.
If you want to be.
Yeah, sure. I just wish I knew. I would have RP'd.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go to my bedroom. Dusty bedroom. Hello. I hardly use you anymore. I'm going to go into my mindscape and see if I can talk to Galahad. He might be busy, but sometimes he shows up when I need to talk to him.
Alright.
Galadad.
Galahad.
Give me... Is there anything that you're anything else that you're trying to do to induce his attention?
Oh, didn't it work one time when I actually prayed to Bahamut? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna pray to Bahamut. Get out my Bahamut candles and my platinum things and set up a little prayer carpet and yeah, all that.
Alright, you get your platinum piece that has been forged into the shape of a scale. You got candles, the whole shebang. And do your prayer meditations.
I do the speak with dragons pose from Dark Souls.
Okay. Give me a... Religion?
Religion? Religion int or religion charisma?
Or wisdom. Ooh.
Or wisdom? Even worse.
Give me a regular religion check.
A regular religion check is 12.
Alright, you... on this night, you meditate, but fail to find the right state of mind or the right way of reaching out.
Okay, we have time. We have so much time. So much time on our hands. I'll just go to bed. Let's just sleep on it.
Alright, Seek, are you doing anything?
I don't got any ideas. I think the night just passes.
Alright. And Thane.
Yep.
Slash Varuk.
I'm Varuk right now.
Yes, so Varuk, during this night, you are given specific instructions on a little ritual that you must do.
I assume it involves the feather.
Yes.
I also assume it involves the candy.
Which I smashed on the ground.
Shit, I need to go get that.
Crap.
No, just the feathers.
All right.
So, like, step by tedious step, as you're not very good at this particular kind of magic, you are instructed on the runes to carve, the words to say. And following all of this, following an hour of you're getting ready and doing all this in your room, you place the feathers into this circle, and they burn, and the smoke flies straight out your window and to the northwest.
This couldn't possibly be a bad thing.
No, it's fine.
Everything's gonna be okay.
You know what? I view it as a boon to my next character that something bad is going to happen to Firefist.
Yeah. Look, we're playing the long con here.
Playing the long con. Playing both sides.
Alright, and that is all they ask of you this night.
All right. I'm going. Wait, is Seek still around?
I'd say so.
Look, I have an appointment to beat the shit out of you.
Oh, is that tonight? Is
Yeah.
it Tuesday already?
It's Tuesday already.
And I've got a little something that I think is going on concurrently.
Yes.
But if they're talking about family matters and I went back to my room, I think I do want to cast Arcane Eye, and I'm just gonna fly it around the house. just to like fucking look around and be a little shit, really.
Nice.
So I have an invisible little eye robot flying around. I'm just kind of looking around.
Yes, the Lord of Little Shits, that Tom Will.
Yeah, it can't go through doors, right?
No, I can't open or close doors, so I'm restricted to anything that's like easily accessible, the common areas. I'm not doing like active eavesdropping on anyone in particular, but if there is some like random bullshit that's going on in the house, like I don't know, I have an arcane eye flying around. So, just to be considered.
Yes. Aldia, you've never seen anyone walk this melodramatically upstairs. It's like with each painful, labored step, it's like she's carrying a 100-pound backpack.
I'm watching through my arcane eye like a telenovela.
Yeah. Mascara running down her face.
This is good.
Never felt such sorrow, such melancholy, the weight of 1,000 cannonballs in my chest, and other bad writerisms.
And then you catch Morn bringing in some guests of his own to his quarters. Standard.
can I catch the the Thane Seek fight? Where is that taking place?
Yes, you can catch that.
I mean, I'm just gonna knock on Seek's door, and when they answer, I'm just gonna come on. I'm just gonna walk out to the courtyard.
I'm like the Lackey 2 cameraman from Mario 64, just flying around.
If either of us fall off the road, you'll just pick us back up, right?
I'll follow.
We're gonna do some stretches. A couple neck cracks, couple knuckle cracks, you know, the usual.
I do the Qui-Gon Jinn. I'm just on my knees, just like calm. I'm more calm tonight.
So you're going to fight back this time? Or am I just gonna wail on you again?
Which would you prefer?
I'd like to see you fight back.
Then I shall fight back. And then I'll stand up, ready my rod. Now, Thane, and then perhaps I notice you wince a bit at that name.
Mm-hmm.
Something wrong?
You call me Varuk.
Alright, Varuk. Are we in the, courtyard, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if Oliver has a battle map for the courtyard.
Do we need a battle map for this, or
No, I think it'll just be.
it's more theater of the mind here?
Mm-hmm. We'll just roll. We'll sling some dice. We'll say what happens. It's all good.
Alright, so continue.
A cold wind blows. Well. Are you sure, Varuk, you don't want to rewrite your name in this book? And I just fold open the book, and it automatically finds its page that I'm talking about. Your old name's on here. Now, I don't think things will get too dangerous, but I will offer you to write your name in here before we spar. But I have a feeling you're not ready for that yet. Perhaps unwilling at this moment. Tell me I'm wrong.
Is anything coming in from Takar, or is it radio silence?
You do not receive any message.
In response, I'm just going to draw my longsword and say the command word. I don't know what the command word is, but it will activate the flame tongue aspect.
So, the command word is in Draconic, meaning slaughter.
I'll get my shield ready as well and take a stance.
Alright. You may step forward. Let us begin. I want to see what this new dragon has brought you.
All right. Let's roll some initiative, Johnny.
Doo 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 doo. All right.
Beat that. Oh God, he beat it. In trouble now, boys.
So, I guess I'm getting first attack.
Yes.
All right. Are we doing just attack rolls, or can I say I cast Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, you can do whatever.
Yeah. Sweet. I am going to bonus action Hex Thane. Or Varuk, rather.
Hmm.
And then I will throw my Eldritch Blast.
We're like
Oh,
we're face to face, right?
Sure.
All right. You take a bane on all those attacks.
Okay.
So minus
Let me roll.
1d4 for each one.
Let me roll for just the first two. So a 24 and a 26.
And they both still hit.
Nice. Two 13s. So
All right.
26. And I throw a wrench in a new strategy, studying what I learned from Varuk with his repulsion and other effects. I'm actually going to move you back 20 feet.
Okay.
But that's what I do with my turn.
I will rush forward. Bonus action to place a seal on you, which will give me advantage on these next 3 attacks. Okay, so that would be a 16, a 27, and a 31.
I'm going to use my reaction to activate my Anthropic Ward to give you disadvantage, or I guess just regular,
Hmm.
on that crit. So would that be the other roll, or do you want to? Would you re-roll for that? Because normally it gives you disadvantage on one roll. But you rolled at advantage. Would it still be? I guess.
I think in that case you would just take the first of the 2 rolls.
Is that how it would be, Oliver?
But yeah,
Right,
let's...
Entropic Ward.
It just does it disadvantage on an attack, but since these are advantaged, I suppose it still would be the first attack. We can roll it. We can probably roll it that way. In that case, I don't want to use it because there's no benefit for me right now. I'll just use Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, you have to use Entropic Ward before he rolls.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that.
All right.
So at the point where he's already rolled, it's too late.
For sure. Thank you.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to invoke authority to give myself an Infernal Surge, which will give me an extra action and 2 more attacks with advantage.
Oh!
Do you want to use your Entropic Ward on any of these before I roll the last one?
You have advantage on all your attacks?
Yeah, as a part of my interdict, which is the seal, I have Hell's Fury. At 10th level, the bonus action you use to place a seal on a creature now also grants you... Oh, wait, no. Wait. No. Where is it? There it is. I am Death. At 6th level, after placing a seal on a creature, your attacks against that creature have advantage until the end of your turn.
Uh-huh.
Nice. I will
all of them?
use.
Jesus.
I will use the ward on this one. So regular attack, I guess.
Okay.
Ah! Wait. Yeah, that still hits.
Okay, so that's...
My
4
AC is
hits?
21. So yeah,
Yeah,
1,
that's-
2, and 1 crit. 3 hits,
4.
1 crit, right?
Yeah. And then on the critical strike, I'm going to activate my seal to do the extra damage. So that's going to be... Oh boy. That's a lot of attacks. So that's 4d8. Or no. We're going to exclude the crit from this first damage. And then we're going to roll the crit.
Oh, that's chunky. 52, 38. I'm still up.
Yeah, so just with this violent flurry, like I am being propelled forward by this infernal heat. You can almost feel like the steam coming off of me as these blows just rack against you.
Mighty strikes. Yeah, 4. I'm bleeding. Barely speaking. Pain. Excuse me, Farouk. I'm like holding my corduroid. All right, that's my turn.
That's just you're not going to do anything? Not going to knock me back with any Eldritch Blasts?
Oh, I'm just saying it's my turn now.
Yeah.
I cast Force Cage on Thane. On Varuk.
Is that a save?
That is the charisma. No, it's not a save actually.
It just fucking happens.
I'm gonna do the one where it's just let me see. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's only a save if you try to leave. Yep. Yeah, like these tendril-like shadows encase you, half inch wide in diameter, all spaced half inch apart. And I'm like holding like everywhere that you sliced, and like the battle pauses for a moment, and I go, you can beat me 1-on-1 in a fight. I know that. This has always been an uphill battle. But when it comes to real combat, to the non-gentlemanly sparring, what will you do when I trap you in this cage?
That's going to be your turn, right?
I take a few steps back so that you just can't like stab me through, but yes.
I have more allies than you know. I'm going to tuck the longsword away.
Oh, geez, you
And
have
I'm
to bring that
going
out now? Okay.
I mean, I can. I mean, it sounds like we're going to have a decent amount of downtime before we're going to something. I'd say at least a week.
Sure about
But-
that?
Maybe not. Let me see. So I'm still
Shit
learning
might
everything
go
about
down.
this.
I fully expect shit to go down at the wedding that like has us hurrying off somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just see. I'm reading everything. I need to know everything that I have here.
Yeah, once that priest asks if anyone objects to the wedding,
There's gonna be a lot of objections that they're gonna have to overrule.
gonna need some people to rough up some surly nobles.
Mm.
Okay. All right. I'm a little stuck right now.
Unless you pull out your big one.
No. No, I wouldn't say that. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Wait. So, did you make the 10-foot force cage or the 20-foot force cage?
I made the... Which one is this one? It's the 20 feet one, because I specified with the bars. Yeah.
Okay.
So you,
It says it can be up to 20 feet on our side. It doesn't have to be. So I actually will make it personally sized.
a personal pan force cage, just for me. But yeah, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, right. Teehee.
And are you within 15 feet of me?
I
say-
mean, how big is this room?
Because you took a couple steps back.
True. That would be technically the most. The most would be 3, I believe, or 2. Sure. For funsies. My wisdom is a plus of 5. It's a 9.
Okay, even without the bane, you're being force choked again.
Harder.
So I can't move out of the force cage, can I?
No.
No. You just gotta stay here all night and choke me.
It's exactly what you wanted. I've fallen right into your scheme.
Into my trap.
Place the seal.
As this
just-
fight goes on, I stop watching it like cheap late night TV entertainment, and I start to watch Thane fight, and I go to search for anything to write on. I'm going to start taking some notes on Thane.
Alright.
Carry on.
Yeah. It's not hard for you. You have notebooks. You're an artificer.
So you just can't leave. You just can't leave. Can't leave this cage.
Not for an hour.
Can things fly through the cage?
In this version, because it has like, if it can fit through half an inch space, yeah. Like if I brought a guy in here with a spear, he could just poke at you. Or you could poke at them.
Let me look at this real quick.
It's quite a fucking doozy of a spell.
It is.
Yeah, it costs 1,500 each time.
No, it doesn't. It's not consumed.
This one doesn't consume the material components.
Consumes if it says so in the spell
Ah.
description.
That's right. But yes, quite the doozy of a spell.
I just like hold like a bandage to like my still bleeding neck, only keeping me alive because my book probably. I just like I pull up a chair like an old cowboy. It's like well, we're stuck here for an hour. You and I got a lot to catch up on.
Still being choked.
Yeah, it's keeping the blood in there. Actually, it's really helping.
And it lasts for a damn hour. Oh my god.
And it's not concentration.
Yep.
What the fuck?
I could bring in a demon right now and have him join in on us on the chat.
The demon has entered the chat. Fuck.
Where are you guys fighting?
Just in the courtyard.
Like on Sarandorel property?
Correct.
Can I see you at all from my window?
Been an hour, sure, probably.
Probably.
I'm
Someone,
gonna
like,
talk to you,
alerted.
Zeke, real quick through the gems. Like, hey, Zeke, you need a band-aid?
No, I got medical assistance right here.
All right, have fun.
Alright, so I would need. Okay. I have a way I can end this fight. Because you're restrained, it means I have advantage. And I placed a seal on you by choking you out. So that means I have additional advantage. I got double advantage.
That's not a thing.
It's just one advantage.
What are you talking
I
about?
got triple advantage. I got quadruple advantage. Alright, so that's an action. Action to place the seal. Then I'm going to bonus action place another seal. And then I'm going to take out my trusty throwing hatchet and throw it at you from between the bars. But I need to see if my fighting style... Oh, no, it doesn't work. Wait, that whole thing doesn't work. Oh, God, I gotta look something up again. Oh, God.
If Zeke made the cage, like, fit to size, do you even have enough room to make a proper, like, swing of a weapon, even if the weapon could pass between the bars of the cage? Like, you need to have a back swing, you know? A full range of motion?
I'm sure 5 foot space is probably the tightest it can make it.
Oh, it doesn't make it, like
It says
a personal-sized prison?
That is what I said, but it says a prison in the shape of a cage can be up to 20 feet. Assuming this is 5e, I'm sure they meant the smallest would probably be 5 feet. Then again, if I wanted to trap like a pixie, I'm sure it would be like as small. Though the diameter would not change. That's specified in the spell.
Yeah, I don't see how your hatchet is gonna fit through a half-inch
Yeah.
space.
Alright. Then I'm just gonna let the choking... I'm just gonna release the choke.
They're having such a moment right now, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Watching. Like, gee, I sure couldn't get my meditation to work. Oh, okay. This is happening out front.
It's like
Thane's in a cage, telekinetically choking a bleeding sea.
It's really, I think, the moment that I step in, yes.
A minute.
Like, it seems we have reached an impasse.
Yeah.
I'm going to end this fight now. This has been lovely choking. But I cast a spell on Thane, on Baruch. It's gonna get some used to. Getting some used to.
It's okay.
Please make a wisdom saving throw, and you can make it with advantage. That sucks.
Don't worry.
Yeah! Yeah! So I cast Modify Memory on Thane, on Baruch. And I essentially I implant the memory of the choking does nothing. And I start to implant the memory. Up to 5 minutes I have. So this is what I want to fill in your head. I want to fill in your head that actually no, I changed my mind. I erase the memory of this force cage from you.
Hmm.
You do not know I have it. You do not know I've cast it on you.
Okay.
And yeah, that'll basically use up my entire duration. But you're actually incapacitated during it. I could make you my thrall if I wanted to right now. That would be interesting. But Seek considers that. But I'm just going to kind of leave you incapacitated for a few seconds, and then I'm just going to fly away on my broom, hopefully, before you can really get a chance to realize what's just happened.
So give us the play-by-play from Seek from Varuk's new perspective. So, like, they attacked
So,
you,
yeah.
and then you just disappeared.
Yeah, so I think from Varuk's perspective, they do remember challenging Seek to the battle. We went out here to the courtyard, and then the last thing they remember me saying is, "Go ahead, come at me." And then they just remember like a fog, and then just being incapacitated for a few seconds, up to a minute, and maybe they caught a glimpse of me flying away. But that's how I see it.
Come to. I'll put my weapons away, shield away. And I'll just look at the blood on the ground where you were standing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just keep walking.
That's so cool. The blood shimmers in the moonlight with a pale gibbous moon.
All right. And is that it for that night?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Tomwell. Let us go to the next day. The day before the wedding.
24 hours remain.
Alright, let me make
I'm
sure
here.
I've got this all set up. Alright. So, the next day, you are back at work at the palace, and arriving, Morgan is arriving with, in tow, your parents.
Aw, the folks are here.
Whoa.
So nice. Ma, Pa.
Oh, they're
I'm gonna
Pa.
greet them.
Batman Dad.
Now, Tommy, Sherry says, it's good to see you, and such industriously. Now, Morgan's been telling me something about you are a Lord Apathy, is that right?
Oh, yep, we are a noble house, signed and sealed by the king himself.
Ah, shucks, I didn't even think that was possible.
I don't know, I think he rewrote a few rules to make it happen, but, got a plot of land. Gonna start building up a little place of my own, and figure out this whole nobility thing.
Father says, "Oh, I'm just so proud of you, son. Uh, really, this is just tremendous, ain't it?"
And now let me show you around the hangar and my office, and take you to my friends, and show you around the city. And I'm just gonna start rushing my parents around, starting with the office.
Yeah, so you give them the grand tour of what you've been setting up the past month. You've got all your accoutrements back. You have this stream of workers following your every command. It is loud in here, hammering, sawing, just all day long. There is wood being floated in, imported from Erelastiel down the river. There is there's a lot going on here.
Sorry, I'm gonna get a drink. Yeah, things are going pretty smoothly over here at the hangar. We're up to about 2.5 ships a month. Running
Sherry's
this thing
eyes
is
sparkle, like, and then she just grabs you again, gives you another hug, and she says, "Well, that's my little boy. Didn't I tell you, Elias? He'd be doing some big things one day." And your bio dad, who's also came with them, he just
the shadow casually walking around the hangar. Like, don't mind me. I'm no
Yeah.
one.
He's got a tremendously self-satisfied smirk on his face. It's like, well, ain't that something?
Next, I think I'll take them up the lift to the new ship that we're going to be moving into soon. I want to show them that.
Yeah, so you show them the Imperion, which is the flagship that you've been working on. Not the same dreadnought as the one for your party.
I don't know where they put that right now, but yes, I'll show them whatever ship we've got working on the hangar right now.
Yeah, so they are all just thoroughly impressed.
No. I was gonna ask, and now is a good time as ever, because I wasn't expecting to be here this early. But, no. I was gonna come visit home again and ask, but, we might need to recruit some more crew once we move on into our bigger ship. And I was wondering if you think anyone from back home might want to move into the city. You know, see a bit more of the world.
Elias says,
I know it's kind of taboo to bring up leaving the forest like that, but hey, it worked out great for me and Morgan, right?
times are changing, that's for sure. Why, I ain't never imagined. Lord Apathy. Ain't that something? But, you know, let's take it slow there. I'm sure a lot of youngsters might take you up on that offer. Let's just take this one step at a time. Not get ahead of ourselves. You know, when something seems too good to be true, well, let's not jump into it yet.
Alright, I'll put the brakes on it for now. But if anyone is talking about being interested,
And Maya then asks, "Say, could you show us the palace?"
well, I suppose now I could, shouldn't I?
Yeah,
He already has a case of the place.
I-
We know this.
you know, I would really enjoy a tour.
Oh, I'll give you the top to bottom. Come on, it's just this way. Anyone got a charged skimmer? Anyone? We got one ready? Yeah, let's take one of those. I'm gonna jump on a little ship and zip on over to the palace.
Alright. You know, 4 halflings could definitely fit on a zoomer. Alright,
Oh, absolutely.
and everyone's just like holding on to you real tightly.
I've got my goggles on.
This reminds
So,
me
yeah.
of like when I gave my parents and like grandparents a tour of my college. It's like, alright. It's like, and here's the dorms, and then here's where I live. Here's the classrooms.
Bit of a shock.
Yeah, and he tells you the story of the first time he went into the palace. It was not invited. He finds it endlessly amusing that he is allowed to simply walk through it.
The times they are a changin'. But that's all I'll do with the rest of unless they have any specific requests of me, I'll just accommodate them as they ask to see different parts of the city and the palace. Now that they've seen the hangar in my office and all that.
So, eventually Morgan takes them aside to discuss the like specifics of where they need to stand, where they need to go, blah blah blah. And your eyes quickly glaze over, and you find yourself not with them.
Thinking about armor enchantments.
All right. What is everyone else doing for the day? So you've got one more day.
I gotta talk to Waylon,
This is-
and then I'm gonna try and contact Galahad again.
Okay. Waylon says, yes, Captain. Should I still call you Captain? I think I will.
Well, you can. It's a formality, and you know how I am about formalities.
Well, you know what? I think it still has a nice ring to it. You are a captain after all, still. Even not my captain.
Fair enough, fair enough. Hey, I wanted to talk to you in private about, Mythals. I wasn't sure if you were aware, that the Herald of Bahamut was the first modern Mythalar. Right? I mean, did you learn that?
I
How
was
much
not
do you
aware
know
of
about
this.
that? Oh, okay.
Yes, do go on.
Well, You see, when Bahamut was raised from the dead to fight Tiamat 20 some odd years ago, a mythalar was used to do it, and that mythalar became the Herald, Galahad, the Crystal Dragon. My patron. I've kept kind of tight-lipped about my patron till now. I didn't really want anyone to think I was relying on his power and not mine. It's a different sort of relationship, you see. But you should know that the more mythals that come into the world, the more powerful the Herald of Bahamut becomes. And the more powerful the Herald of Bahamut is, the more powerful Bahamut's reach on this material plane is.
Bahamut
And
is
that's
a good
important.
god, yes?
He is a good god. He is a lawful god. He is the god of half of all dragonkind. He is a god of justice and defense of the weak. And I thought it only ethical, you should know that, if you were to go creating more. And as you go on to teach the knowledge of mythals, that you keep the knowledge in hands that Bahamut might approve of. Or not. It all benefits him in the end.
Oh, that... I was worried that this, like, every new one we made would be a step closer to some other dark god. For once, my work is for the greater good. Great.
Hopefully so, yeah. I don't see any... I mean, I'm not aware of any downside to it. I only know what Galahad knows, and that is that more is better. But it is imperative to keep mythals in good hands.
Well, of course, obviously. They're very powerful artifacts.
Of course. I know you wouldn't go on doing anything untoward. I'm just letting you know. Since you're the archmage of this sort of thing.
Yeah, certainly.
Well, good talk. Good luck with your weird clone thing.
Oh, he is magnificent, isn't he?
Sure.
And the last time you saw the clone, like, it was even more filled with drip than Waylon original is.
Bleh.
You know, I think the look is a bit avant-garde for me, but I think he pulls it off super well. He says of his perfectly identical clone.
Be careful out there, huh?
Oh, you be careful. I am being careful now. This is not a combat position as far as I know.
Sure. You know what they say about mages and towers, though.
What do they say?
Cuckoo. Just nudges him like, don't forget to get out into the sunshine. You're always welcome on my ship. Crew member or not.
Well, thank you. Though our paths have to diverge now. I do believe that I will still be there at the end.
That'll be good.
You all will certainly need me.
Later, alligator. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say to him.
Right. Is anyone else doing anything before the evening?
Nothing here.
You know what? Seek around 2. Let's go.
No! One per week. My thighs can only take so much.
You didn't even let me shake your hand. I gotta shake your hand, buddy. Good match. Good match. Good. Just let me touch you a
lost.
little.
You lost, by the way.
I am bleeding, making me the victor.
Wait a minute. Oh man, if only those lasted longer. Actually, I do have something I want to fucking do. It's been a long time coming. Let's go visit, since we're in Codencal,
Oh, okay.
my little goblin tribe.
Oh, oh,
I
them.
thought you were going to visit Voltaire again.
Yeah.
No, no.
Okay.
No, the tribe's just north.
All right, you go out and visit your goblin tribe. They are surprised that you're back, but show you great deference.
Yes. You know the deal. I speak to the chief.
You, now! And he just grabs the goblin that's closest to him and holds them by their loincloth, giving them quite the wedgie. Here's the one for you!
Brilliant.
And that
one
one
has-
is screaming, "Ah, no!"
This one has most of his teeth. Alright. Let's hog-tie this boy.
Witch.
Hog-tie this boy, slink him over my shoulder. A nice doing business with you. Keep up the good works. I hear there is uncharted land in the southeast. And I come back with one goblin boy.
And it is
Oh.
gnashing and clawing, trying to get away.
Be using you for the wedding. Have a nice little soul on my side pocket. Never know what can go wrong. In either way, it'll be a raucous night. I did it. I did it. No, I can't bring this. Can I bring this thing back to Manor Sarandoril?
Goblin?
Well, you could.
Is it housebroken?
No, I'd have to take it out every hour.
Gross.
It likes to go on the grass.
I don't think you can even take that into the city. Not without a
Yeah,
permit.
you're probably right.
Yeah, Gubs had to
Right.
be in disguise.
You're right.
He needed a permit
I
just
forgot
to
about
walk in the
that.
street.
Yeah, you need a permit. You need this to be signed off by people.
This
Previously,
is why.
count that under previously established lore. I had no idea would come back.
Mhm. Yeah, same. Totally forgot. until
Come on,
now.
are you telling me 25 years hasn't made any advancement for goblin kind.
No,
Absolutely
why
not.
would it? We did not it for goblin kind.
Orcs got fucking rights now. Why can't goblins?
No, they don't.
God.
Or in fact, orcs
Who
have
is this
less
war
rights.
for?
Yeah, orcs did not get a good deal out of this. They got to live.
Damn.
Just period.
Would argue the genocide is more complete now that they're starting to interbreed with people other than other orcs.
Aye, assimilation.
Things advance, yeah.
Alright, this is how I smuggle this goblin. I find a place to hide outside the city walls. Cast Tensor's floating disc. I have this boy hogtied and gagged. I put him on the Tensor's floating disc and I put a box over him. Alright, you just stay there. I fix the box to the disc and with more rope. And that should work.
How are you gonna get past the box inspector?
That's just wild pigs. Oh, I can smooth some people. I got no problem doing that. I can smooth some guards. Oh, that's just some wild pigs. You know, bringing it in for the guild. Wee! Ah, yes, pigs. They're breeding with the goblins now. How can I say?
Alright.
They get hobgoblins.
So,
Hog goblins.
let's see. I'm guessing there's more modified memory shenanigans going on.
I mean, I can do that. I can also I got +9 to charisma. I'm a smooth talker.
A smooth criminal, one might say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, this bad boy, I slapped the top. This bad boy is gonna feed a whole guild, and you're gonna be the one denying me. I'm talking to the guard here. You're gonna be the one denying me, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to see inside that real quick.
Hey, I slipped him 15 gold. Nah, come on, we don't need to see regular stuff. I mean, we got the whole line back here.
Give me a persuasion check.
Whew. Absolutely. 18. I'll take it.
Yeah, and is your wild pig up for the slaughter, you say?
Yeah, personal feast though. You know, nobility, how they are.
Alright, next, move along.
A goblin smuggled, it says in big Dark Souls text.
And then the guard sees it and he's like, wait, what the fuck?
What the hell's that? I recognize that UI anywhere.
It's like,
Alright,
shit, I
suppose
need to
that's
get
my
out of this
antics.
place.
That is my antics this afternoon.
I've played dim spirits before.
Dim spirits.
Wow.
It's always dimmest before the spirit.
That's what John Spirit says
Yeah, John Spirit.
in the hit game.
Uh-huh.
I love that meme. John Halo.
Alright, so we're going back to Shanna. As you reattempt to contact Galahad.
Yeah, you want another religion check?
Yeah.
I will never stop making religion checks until this boy gets back to me. It's a 16 tonight.
Yes, and the last one was a 14?
12.
12, even worse.
Big improvement this time.
Alright. Oh, the music's just going everywhere today. Okay.
Yeah, the dragon page.
All right. In your prayers, in your meditations, you have cleared your mind more effectively this time. As well as summoning, dismissing, your packed weapon again and again.
This is an idea that occurred to me. Very good.
And Galahad, you have his attention now. Says, Shanna, you have news.
Really important news. Thane is in some sort of contract with the Red Dragon to Carling Selendalore. It's
just
really bad.
Slumps over. Fuck.
You're telling me I can't say shit around them. It's like having a spy in our midst.
That is exactly what it is.
I'm gonna fucking rend her scales off, Galahad. I don't know what to do here.
Oh, this is bad.
There's a loophole. Bahamut bless my mom. There's a loophole, and she found it. It's that the contract is contingent on the Red Dragon coming to help us in the final battle. So if Takar never shows up, the servitude clause is null and void. And I'm thinking it's going to need a really large force to keep Takar from showing up. And if she catches wind of what we're doing, I don't know. She'll put Thane on the front line. She'll do something. Thane even says they think she'd rather kill them than let them go. And if that happens, then it's bloody fucking war. I don't really know if I can muster some kind of force together. But my thought was, well, Shia of Araxis must know something about fighting red dragons. Takar's probably an old frenemy. And Shia of Araxis is out there breeding an army of new frenemies. But there's probably a bunch of other dragons who wouldn't mind getting their claws in around Takar. They're ancient as hell.
Yes, Takar's area is massive. Like, to say that they crowd out space for other dragons is an understatement. No one,
Well, there you go.
no one goes there.
Then she's got enemies. Or people who'd like to see her taken down a peg.
Oh, this is hard. Alright. What magic is upon Thane? How do they do it?
How? Well, Thane pledged themselves through death and undeath into Takar's service. Takar did a magic squeeze, put a light in their heart, and then gave them a sword.
Okay, this is not devil magic, it is not contract magic in the same way. Alright, we can't treat her like a devil. We can't assume that
Right.
she will follow any law at all. I need to see this more closely. I need you to pierce the Thane's heart
Huh?
with
With this.
this, yes. Don't kill them, but it needs to be a good thrust.
Without killing them.
Yeah, I know. Easier said than done. And you can't let them know what you're trying to do. Because then the dragon will know too. But that should give me inside knowledge on what enchantment they really put on him. Or on Thane. And we can make our plans from there.
Okay.
Like, I don't know for sure that making her renege on the deal will actually free Thane. I don't
Doesn't
know.
sound like it, yeah.
We don't know that even killing her will restore Thane.
My other idea, and this is also why I wanted to talk to Shy of Araxes, was giving her something better than a Thane. But it would probably be really bad for Dragonkind if she figured out how to make reliable eugenics half-dragons of her own creation and specifications the way Shy of Araxes is doing.
Alright. This sounds cruel, Shanna. But we must also consider the bigger picture here. Thane has put themselves into this position. And, however, if Thane loses their way, if Thane dies even, it is merely the loss of Thane. We cannot do things that will have reverberations throughout history, long beyond when you and Thane have lived out your natural lifespans. I know you love your sibling, and I love them too. But they are one person.
Alright, I'll try to stab them in the heart.
Yeah, the best course of action right now is to get more information.
Well, I do have their number. Alright. I gotta think of a plan.
Yeah, just keep an eye on them. Don't let Thane too close to any very important figures.
Too late. But, okay. I mean, they're gonna be at a wedding.
Oh,
There's gonna
Bahamut
be important
scales.
There's going to be important figures everywhere. I can do my best.
Just right before this, oh. Well, do your best. And you drift back into sleep.
Yeah, I'll end it there. I'm still 100% going to Shia, though. Did not dissuade me otherwise. Even if I never go through with that deal, I want it in case.
Alright.
Too chaotic good not to.
And as the day of the wedding now has come, I think we will leave that for next session.
Da-da-dum.
That's a good place to kick it off next time.
Oh, it's gonna be bad.
Oh, it's gonna be
bad.
It's
Ugh.
gonna be good. It's
God,
gonna
remember
be
what
real
happened the last celebration we had last
Oh.
campaign?
Look,
How
I don't-
fucking terrible that was.
I don't think we're gonna be having any plagues this time around. Just
Oh,
probably,
but I might end up stabbing you.
yeah.
mean,
Look, I
Listen,
mean,
this wedding's being planned so quickly. The bad guys don't have a lead time to come up with a plot. We barely had time to come up with a wedding.
It's not the bad guys that have to come up with the plot this time. It's me. I gotta
Oh,
come up
true.
with some kind of fucking plot, and and simultaneously keep Thane from getting close to anyone important, which is basically everyone.
Oh god.
And I don't even know that Fear Fizz was already.
Does Thane have to have the
compromised.
sword? What if we do no swords allowed?
Ooh, that's a good plan.
I mean, you could do no swords
Oh.
allowed, but I still have this thing in my chest.
But I thought it sees through the sword.
We don't know for sure.
Oh.
I just did all that in case. I included the sword in my conversations in case it was her.
Well, I don't
no
think
that is still a good idea.
at the same time I don't think Tombo quite grasps the weight of this, having not been there for the event.
No.
Yeah.
Because Thane has dramatically changed appearance before. It almost seems like not a big
Cliche at
issue.
this point.
Like, oh, Thane just had a
Thane's gone through
wardrobe
that.
change again.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
it's-
that's all it is.
Just look, Thane is constantly and ever changing. This is just another step on that fun road we call life, you know? Just, I went through a goth phase once.
Mm-hmm.
Wore a black
goth
hat and
cowboy.
boots.
Like, I don't think, does Tom understand what a dragon promise is? That's like more than a regular promise.
Yeah. And it's no
Dragon
devil
promises.
contract.
They're forever.
There's a reason one of the unofficial Shadowrun rules is never make a deal with the dragon.
I feel that. Though I think watching Thane fight has perhaps tipped me off to a more than just aesthetic change.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps.
Oh,
I mean, that's if Tom Will is that insightful. I mean, he could just be like, "Oh, you learned some new tricks. That's pretty cool."
Yeah, I don't know how much I would have gleaned from that duel you had, but I did see it. Unless Shannon just wants to sit down and tell Tom, like, hey, Thane's real fucked up.
I think I do tell you that the morning of the wedding. Because now I want you and Seek aware. Well, I guess Seek is already aware, so I'm not going to bother. But I am going to let you know, like, Thane is probably going to try to get close to someone important and do something. It might be really innocuous. Or it might be major. It might be a poisoning or something else, some other kind of sabotage. But we really can't leave them alone for a goddamn second. Both eyes.
We could see if Sloan would be down to keep an eye on Thane. He's probably pretty qualified for that kind of thing.
Honestly, the more people, like, in the Bluebells watching Thane, the better.
Oh, Morgan will love that, but she's gonna be being busy getting married.
Yeah, she's gonna be being a little married.
I mean that, and there's a lot more threats than just Thane that's going to be at this wedding. Bluebells are going to have their hands full.
Are
I
there?
mean, I'm guessing because we're having a party encounter.
It's like a
It's just
thing.
the
So
gala
yeah.
part 2.
I just don't know what to. I don't know if people are gonna
have
show up
no
and cause a
idea.
ruckus. I don't know if Yawgmoths are gonna appear in the sky. Like it could be fucking
Who knows?
anything.
Whoa!
Look,
It could be
just-
both at the same time.
all of the
Mhm.
above. Turns out all the racist nobles were all is wanting this whole time.
There's
Yeah.
also the matter of mysterious devils just raised the fucking town,
Yeah.
and they're probably not done doing
that was-
whatever they were trying to do.
You're right. That was a thread that like popped up
That was
7 levels ago, and we just didn't do
absolutely
anything
just-
about it.
I mean, there's nothing to do. We're busy doing our own thing, and I don't know. Codenpel's an adult.
I mean, I had a half a mind to like investigate, see if people were like summoning them, or if they were getting here by themselves. Kind of try to get into it, but it was like we were doing other stuff in our sky ship.
Oh,
I mean-
that was the B team. Like
Yeah.
they took care of
B
it.
team. Yeah.
Look, we have a
B team's
Oh, they did?
qualified.
solid B team.
Well, the B team did everything they could anyway, and they saw a mysterious elven woman flee the scene.
Oh yeah, I know they were on it. I didn't know if they had actually solved anything.
I
mean,
highly doubt it
like
at
we-
level 5.
Didn't really check in with them.
No.
Well, the devils have not come back since the B team murdered Roderick.
All right, it's time to bring the devils back. Let's get them on
Right.
our side. Yog's not gonna be satisfied with us. He's coming for you next, you infernal fucks.
Oh,
The only
shit.
way to fight devils is to summon some demons, which we have been doing thanks to Seek.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Love a good old demon throw. Just throw it in there. Let it do its
Throw it
thing.
on in.
It's like
I'm
a.
really-
It's like a. Sorry, I was just gonna say it's like an angry goblin under a wooden crate. Once you throw once you throw those demons in there.
Can't wait. Oh, I'm very happy with my new first mate.
Thank you. Thank you.
I need someone cutthroat and terrible to start
Yeah,
doing
All the
terrible
shit that you don't
things.
want to do.
All the shit I don't want to do. Exactly. That's you, that's you, my friend.
Couldn't ask Thane to do that.
No,
Too goody two shoes, at least back then.
too lawful in the wrong direction.
All right.
That's why I'm like, don't tell me how you're gonna do it. I don't want any more of my crew leaving unexpectedly.
Look, if
So
I
if
don't
you're
know,
offering to make them loyal, just don't tell me how, and I'm okay.
if I
I'm like-
don't know it's happening, that means it's not illegal.
I'm like, sister, I ran a cult. And she's like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Would you run a marathon? Yeah,
Great.
I'm into fitness too.
Mm-hmm.
You got the
Pretty
thighs
fast
for it.
myself, yeah.
Nominations.
I feel some goodness coming from the next session.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
by
really
the way,
curious. Oh, go for it.
I was sitting there looking at Roll20, frustrated as fuck that I have to redo my maps, and it just kind of hit me that I'll redo the battle maps, but y'all want to try doing Theater of the Mind if I do a one-shot a little bit? Because I don't want to have to resize and rebuild.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That.
works
Yeah.
fine.
I was looking at it, I'm like, fuck, wait a second, there's another solution.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, that takes a huge load off.
Yeah.
Now I can just like repolish up the actual content, not worry about playing with the fucking image files.
Yeah, if we need a map, we can just use a grid that's like
Yeah.
a blank grid.
God,
Yeah, I always have one.
That's so
like that.
ass.
Yeah.
Not the idea, just like that. That Roll20 can be like, hey, nice maps. They're all
Minor
different
five.
sizes now.
Yeah. Shame they're all combobbled now.
I see you did a lot of work on this. How about we
Mhm.
just fuck it all up for you? Okay, that's good. That's good to know that you're down for that. But you were saying, Lee?
What was I saying? Oh, yeah, my secret conspiracy with all of this. I want there to be in existence a terrible abomination child. Just one. Just one. That's half red, half copper dragon.
Whoa.
And I want her to be on my crew.
That'd be
I
dope.
want this abomination child, and I want to see if I can negotiate for my sibling with something without giving away the secret to cosmic horrors of dragonkind forever after. Or maybe I do that, and that's just a thing that I live with. Maybe that's just my dragon way, my dragon nindo.
You're
I'm
gonna
just
make
forever dealing with the fallout of that.
you're gonna make the subtitle of Ragnoth 3 be Rise of the Metallic Chromatics.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, it's not like terrible thematically.
Definitely not.
Like this whole chromatic metallic dragon thing has been in the background for a while, and Shanna's like, I want to bridge that gap somehow, maybe in my idealistic manner. Maybe the secret is hybrids. That sure worked for me and Elvenkind.
Yeah, just assimilate.
Just assimilate. Just,
The Work Blast campaign.
yep.
Sorta.
We're working on it. The world is changing.
Are we doing inspo this week?
Yeah. Nominations?
Does Varuk have inspo?
I do.
Does Tomwell have inspo?
I was gonna say I liked Seek.
like
I
Steve, too.
have my inspo today. Unfortunately.
So it's between Shanna and Tomwell.
I am dry on inspo.
Me too. We are exempt from this vote. It seems. We vote for each other.
I gotta use my noodle. I gotta use my noodle for this one.
Yeah.
Well,
So I like the Galahad stuff.
Man, I really hoped y'all had brought back some adamantine metal so I can make some alloy stuff for us.
That's gonna be fun.
I'm
We should
sorry.
get some one last item push before the end.
I was really hoping the dragon would be dead. This went so badly.
It did.
That's what we get for going up and thinking we could handle a CR-24 dragon.
I think we could have still handled it. I think it would have been fine, but this is also
Alright.
cool.
Yeah.
We need to. This is very cool. I'm not upset that it went this
No.
way. It's actually rad above the table, but I think if we come back with a big ship and some shiny new weapons, we're gonna fuck that dragon up. After Yogg. That'll be epilogue.
The thing is, when we fight that dragon, do I force cage the dragon or do I force cage Thane?
I mean, the dragon's too big for the force cage.
Oh, you're right.
I think it's like gargantuan,
Easy.
isn't it? Yeah.
It's no, but Gargantuan's 20 by 20, isn't it?
Yes.
That's 4 by 4.
4x4.
Hey,
I can beat that boy.
I'm gonna just say, I think Thane should have stayed in the robot.
Hmm.
I mean,
This would have happened in the robot or not.
True.
I think I'm going to toss my vote towards Lord Abathy. Tom, what was up to
That's
some
Sir
mischief?
Duke Lord Apathy to you.
Yeah,
Sir-
dude. I'm just
Sir
using all of
Duke,
them.
Lord
Duke Abathy.
Baron.
He doesn't know the
Okay.
hierarchy of all the titles.
Viceroy. Let's throw that one on there.
The new noble.
Lautrec is there to like scowl just because technically, as a landed noble, you outrank us. Technically.
Oh,
Damn.
Jesus.
We like own a couple of manors, but we're not landed nobles. We're not paying the king's taxes or mustering the king's armies.
There's going to be a
I think the
halfling
king really just
division.
wants me to have a factory there.
Yeah. That's interesting. It's very Victorian.
If Ragnoth 3 went like I feel like the natural progression just goes steampunkier and steampunkier. I don't know if I want that, but I feel like that's just the vibe of Code and Cal at this point.
Yeah,
That's
should embrace
definitely
it.
The vibe,
It's-
the vibe of the city, yeah.
Yeah. Always loosely been the vibe.
Yeah, Toiva is going to
It-
go real deep into steampunk in R3.
R4,
It's
R4
gonna.
is going to be Eberron.
I was gonna say it's gonna be like steampunk into Eberron. We're gonna have like trains and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Why not?
R5 is modern day.
Actually,
It's just Shadowrun. We're just playing Shadowrun after a certain point.
we do like a 3,000-year time skip.
The metallic chromatic wars have waged for thousands of years.
Uh-huh. There it is.
One of the factions is Beck.ai.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
We need to activate the old Avalon databases.
They've still got Oswald's brain in a jar.
Thousands of years old. Oh,
You gotta sprinkle
He would be like
cocaine on
Mr.
it like
House.
fish
so
food.
40k. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oswald's
you're right. He would be
definitely a
Mr. House.
He's definitely like a Mr. House type.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I could totally see him doing that too. That's really good.
Absolutely.
Alright. I
I love
hope you
this.
guys enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was fun.
Very much.
I like that we have a bastard to just really hate.
Yeah. We finally have the villain.
We've got a real asshole just to say
Real
fuck
asshole.
you.
Yeah. It's got a personal grip over our characters.
Yeah, that's the thing about Yogg. You can't really get personal with Yogg.
Right.
Well, unless you're Speak. But
It's a good backdrop. Like,
Yes,
cosmic
definitely.
horror.
it gives the thematic tone and the overtones, and yeah.
Yeah. We had Seek as kind of a villain for a
Hmm.
while, but
Yeah. But
now I,
I,
just want Seek to do my dirty work, and it's fine.
Yeah.
She's great. She's like the Vegeta of this campaign.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know,
that.
I still have a favor from Seek that I haven't cashed in yet, and I really don't want to waste it, but I don't know what I would ask.
I want baby.
Seek would have never traded baby for a magical flying broom.
Hmm.
0% chance.
Most likely.
I still have to think about it.
Alright, you got some thinking to do, I guess.
So
This is what you do. You have Seek get up in level so they could cast Modify Memory to the point where they can alter Thane's memory of you to be like 3 inches taller.
Constantly.
You just permanently perceive me as tall.
Yeah.
Incredible.
And every time Thane looks at you, they're gonna be like,
You know what? My favorite part of this whole session, I think, was just the fact that Seek is now the first mate.
Yeah.
That's like
That was-
supremely good.
Not even Seek was expecting that.
What are your qualifications? Well, I've started a cult.
Great.
Got a cult
Showing
going.
leadership, yeah.
Strong leadership skills.
Self-motivated.
Self-motivated,
I have a
yeah.
goblin farm.
Ambitious.
Self-starter.
Hmm.
I'm excited for next week. I'm excited to be playing again. Jesus, that was like 6 weeks with no D&D.
Yeah. It's good to have you back.
Alright,
I'm
well,
gonna play some Hotline Miami.
Ooh.
I'm really glad you guys enjoyed that,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I will be going off now.
Yeah, for sure.
Good night.
Thank you.
Enjoy Hamilton tomorrow.
Yeah.
Enjoy your show. Enjoy your week.